Going live. Task Force 141. We're going loud right now, Harry.
You fucked up.
Ross, did you pack everyone a sandwich? Boys are getting hungry. Oh, I
You
should
can add it
probably
in
log in.
roleplay. Harry, can you send me the link for the doc, by the way?
Yeah, me too.
You haven't seen it yet, Jim?
No, I just
Nice.
Sure.
What
I'll
are my
take-
lines? I forgot my lines for this session.
Line.
Wait, this wasn't in the script?
Mine just says, "Let's see Paul Allen's car."
Let's go.
What was that thing you sent me, Cannon? That was.
In the memes? Oh, yeah, it was just a
It
fucking...
was-
yeah.
Oh, it was the JoJo's shirt with.
Yeah, with Patrick
Jojo,
Bateman.
Jojo, Jojo.
Jojo. Soda. The interwebs. Oh, I was gonna do it.
Wait, no. You can't say it like that. You have to say tragedy of war.
Last time. Oh, that's not yet.
For all the viewers out there.
They've been fiending.
Hello, future Jack. It's me.
You might be wondering how we got here.
No, knowing he's gonna.
I know I put a lot of work on your plate, future Jack, and all I'll say is, sucks to suck. I don't have to do it right now. You do.
Oh, God.
Oh wow. Here it comes.
He did the thing!
He did the thing.
Ba-ba.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Son of a
Captain
bitch.
Sword.
How do you enjoy being out in the war, Roland?
Captain Zord.
Have
We
fun
can
fighting the
live-
necro clouds.
We get to live the cushy life here in the military.
How do you like that your fellow seraphs like Sen died fighting
I ca-
giant dragonborn?
I can't believe you actually chose to join the military corps.
Now I have to fight actual titans.
You have to fight actual dragonborns and Necronimbus storms.
Beans, what the fuck?
This is the one.
Wait, I thought I was given the Allspark.
A fragment of the Allspark.
And what did I get? Do you remember what I got? Oh.
You got nothing. They're racist.
No.
Test. Okay, cool. Now the stream can hear me. By all accounts, you missed nothing. Rolland was given the banner of the ally for, to help convey his sincerity, I suppose, in his mission to come. When the ceremony, huh? What was that?
Maybe
What
they
are you doing,
secretly
Cannon?
slipped me something and realized maybe I did get something.
True.
Coping.
No.
I've taken so many screenshots of your expressions.
Just doing it
You shouldn't have told him. When
What can I say? I played up for the camera.
when the ceremony ended, the party spotted Jorma of the Utale sitting alone in the pews. The party attempted one last time to dissuade Jorma from his journey, but still, he was steadfast in his goals. Tensions between the party and this lone Goliath were mounting once again. Eastery managed to mediate the situation, reminding the party to treat others with compassion rather than alienate them, as much of Safeguard
Wait a
has
minute.
seemed to
Golden rule.
succumb to.
I remember her not giving the dragon
Except
boarding
she was a racist.
Let's go,
Let's
hypocrites!
go!
She was racist to Katsu.
Hypocritical racism, yeah.
Actually, if that
After-
was you, so fuck you.
After several refusals, Eastery managed to convince Jorma to accept her pendant of Aewa for protection on his journey, especially if he intends to go alone. The session ended with the faithful few accepting Eastery's offer to pray to Aewa for protection on their journey, and after the communion, the name
Wasn't really a
Aewa
question.
glowed a fiery orange on the tablet of law. So, you're all still in the church. Okay? You're all still in the
Sick.
church. I'll say
Yep.
Yes.
One more.
Uh-huh.
You're in
Yep.
the church.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Cool. Sick. I'm a dog chasing cars.
Activate. Why does that get rid of my ambiance? It's not raining on my end, but it's raining on the stream, so that's all that matters.
Also on my end too.
You do.
Why is my name showing up as D dot dot dot?
In the bottom left. you mean? I don't see that for me.
D dot 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 dot.
Yeah, it's
Dot 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 dot.
that's weird.
D dot 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 dot.
Hang on, I
Dot
gotta
dot
send
dot
it.
dot.
I should send a
D
picture.
dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot.
I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hang on. I need people to know that I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy!
You're crazy.
No.
I
he's
knew
not
he
crazy.
switched those numbers. Okay. The tavern. Never! Never!
I would never confuse an intelligence score for a wisdom score.
As if I could ever make such a mistake. I just couldn't prove it.
Oh,
I couldn't prove that Canon cheated on his character sheet.
that's
got
actually really
that-
weird. What the fuck?
You got that idiot at the copy shop to lie for him? You think this is bad? This chicanery? He's done worse. Sorry. Better call.
John's done worse. He once said a necromancer skill could touch someone and drain 20 HP.
He
and give him
defecated
20 HP.
through a sunroof. And I saved him.
Hey.
Oh well. There's the music. Thank fuck. Alright. Everything's working.
So we're in the
So,
church.
yeah, you're in the church.
Was this daytime or nighttime?
I think we left the church. Did we leave church? Did we leave the church, DM?
No,
Did you
no,
get
it's
the fuck
alright.
out?
Sorry, you're having
I
tickets.
don't understand.
All right, first of all,
Ritual.
ritual cast identify on my magic cube.
Yeah, you do it. You're ritual casting while this happens.
Yeah, these other.
All that comes
individuals.
back is
Rolland.
spark.
Oh, a woman. Sorry.
It's Mike's. It's Mike's.
Whammon.
Okay.
It's
We don't
Mike's
see many of them
girlfriend.
here.
So you're all. That's true. You're all. You've all broken away from this. Prayer circle that you were in. Khanek was already off to the side, so now he's just, ritual casting identify. Yeah. The other players, the other characters are, kind of dispersing from this circle, regrouping by the door, so to speak. And, Rolland, Sister Isri, kind of doesn't really pull you to the side, but she kind of indicates that she wants to kind of step off to the side slightly to tell you something. And so she kind of draws your attention away from the rest of the group, as you all kind of regroup next to the door. And
Can I insight check to see if she's actually looking at me?
yeah, go for it.
What the fuck?
Here's my insight.
She's looking right at you, Kev.
I still want it.
What the fuck?
God.
You're convinced, and for a second you
Oh, yes, Easter?
you even step to you say yes, Easter, and she kind of gives you a side look as she looks to Rolland and smiles, and then tilts her
and
head to the side.
And then I take a step, yeah.
Okay. So despite them doing this, their conversation is still very audible.
Right.
As let's see. Can
God damn. What are these screenshots?
this other song to play right now?
Evil Cannon doesn't exist. He can't hurt
Dusk
you.
and Sky, Harry?
Evil Cannon.
Yeah, is it playing?
Yeah, it's playing for me. I'll pause the other one.
Can we get those screenshots as an emote?
I hate my client. Let's do Vini Vidi. Oh, if I do this, it might help.
It's kind of weird, Harry, because if you play it from like one client and then like you try to open like the other account, like your backup, then it'll play it through your backup,
Wait.
but you just listen to it consistently
Cannon.
that way.
That first
Really?
image makes you look like the
Yeah.
D&D Giga Chad in the face from XP to level 3, where he's doing
Me?
the Giga Chad face. Yeah, the Giga Chad face. where he does the
Yeah,
facial
kind
expression.
of.
He does the Giga Chad expression.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Alright, whatever. It's not working on my end, but that's fine. So, Sister Isri steps to the side, gives you a smile, Rolland, and the smile on her face you can tell is kind of bittersweet. And then it kind of falls a little, and you note that her kind of posture changes a little bit. She looks a little bit more nervous, and she Rolland, I wanted to give you something before you left on your journey, and I suppose I don't know when you'll be returning.
It's really fine. You don't need to give me anything. I'll
No.
see you again the next time I'm back.
And when will that be?
After we develop the front north of here.
I do need to give you this. It's really not mine to keep from you. I thought about keeping it from you, but I've realized that it's, well, she kind of, from her I guess garments, she pulls out an envelope, and she doesn't present it to you yet. She kind of holds it very delicately, but close to her chest. 37 years ago, today, I spoke with a very nice young man. He was confused, and he desperately sought guidance from Aewa. And we always
Type of
oblige,
confessional.
as you know. Of a sort. He certainly had much to confess, though I was not certain if he was doing anything wrong. It was during the third draft, you see. He's
The third draft?
Yeah, the quote is enacts the fourth draft.
Lawful good. Lawful
God.
good. Lawful good.
You
Been so long I forgot about it.
for Rolland, you intuitively know that the time, much of Safeguard's history time-wise is separated by the drafts. Like, people refer to periods of time as different draft periods.
Okay.
Anyway,
Maybe some of them have nicknames. It's kind of fun, you know.
yeah, the culling.
I love lawful good societies.
And this man's services were being called upon, as many others were during that time. But in his hands, he held a newborn baby boy. The mother had passed during delivery, and so I suppose the father was all that remained. I have seen a lot of people come through those doors, men and women alike, but none were as heartbroken as that man standing before me. And his name was Everard Zorn.
Dorn.
The one who gave you your name, Rolland.
You mean a relative of mine?
It did not seem that way. I know how a
Why would I
father
be named?
looks upon his child.
The way I see it is history. He is no father of mine. Don't even remember him.
I couldn't agree more, but still, we've just recently received a letter from him. I think it's your right to do what you think best with the information. And she very carefully holds the letter out toward you. The envelope, rather.
I take it, gingerly. Creasing. Is it? I'm like, should I just? I'll unfold it.
Yeah. I guess the question is, would you want to read it now, or would you want to wait till later?
I'll just read it now.
Okay. I'm sure it can explain the situation better than I could, as you hold the paper up to your face. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I guess the first thing I try to figure out is if this letter was addressed towards me and they read it, or what, you know what I mean? Like, what's up?
Yeah, you notice that the letter is sealed still. And it is sealed with red ink, and you actually recognize this to be the seal of Forlorn. And on the envelope, it says to Rolland Zorn, and the sender name Everard Zorn.
Oh my God, Canon's evil.
I knew it.
Confirmed.
Do you break the seal and read the letter?
Yeah.
Okay. So you and the paper of the envelope crinkles open, and you pull out the letter, unfolding it. Almost looks like it's on very aged, yellowed, almost browning toward the edges, parchment paper. Rolland Zorn. Oh, hang on. I can show this to you, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. What the fuck? Show players. Rolland Zorn. The letter you hold now is one which is long overdue. If I had known the tales of your prowess and fame, I'd have written you much sooner. I am Everard Zorn, your once father. I say once as I do not consider myself worthy of the title. It was given up the day I left you behind. A decision that I still deeply regret. Joining the effort may have seemed an honorable thing, but it was cowardice that drove me from you. Looking back on my mistakes, I know this to be as true as the Gale. My cowardice brought death to a great many of my comrades, including my own. It was only much later that I was reborn, perhaps by Aewa as punishment. Yes, Rolland, the man you never knew is dead. I write to you now as a shambling shadow of my former self, ostracized by the rest of the world. I may no longer be your father, but that does not mean you are not my son. We are Zorn. My blood runs through your veins. Nothing will ever change that. I know not your whereabouts. I can only write to the church in hopes that this letter somehow finds you. That it might bring you back to me. If you can forgive the sins of a once father, you will find me in Zorn Manor, condemned within the kingdom of Forlorn. Look for the home with an obsidian door. With regret, Everard Zorn. And the paper kind of crinkles as you finish reading it.
Why is he living with the Dragonborns?
Why are you evil, Canon? Canon, why are you evil?
As she, Sister Easter, kind of watches your facial expression.
Right.
Is Rolland expressing these emotions in character, or is this canon?
Oh no. Roland's face is very, maybe a little tight, but very stoic.
He's literally
but
fogging.
stoic. I like trying not to laugh.
Roland just
As
like
I've
reading
said,
his paper and he folds it back over.
do what you will with the information. And she,
How long ago did this come in? Oh, I haven't been around for a while.
it was it was the day before you left for your mission to Gale.
It has been some time now.
As I've said, I didn't want to dump that on you before your journey, but it seems you're always on a journey these days. And I
No,
don't
it does not.
think there's ever a good time.
Inconsequential. Didn't help me before, and you can't help me now. I must go to Heritage to push out a new front.
Of course you do. Of course you do. And she smiles, and cheeks touch her eyes, and close off, the radiance behind them, and she steps forward and gives you a big motherly hug. And kind of...
Mike is so jealous.
I sort of let her hug me.
Yeah.
Why are you so uncomfortable with your mother?
Yeah. Yeah, mom, don't hug me, mom.
She's not my real mom. Gah.
I hug
Yeah.
I hug back, but my posture remains straight, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm freaking straight as hell, bro.
I'm in character, you fuck.
And she squeezes you very tight. Big mama squeeze. And she eventually lets you go. And there's you don't see a tear, but she kind of wipes her eye immediately after stepping away, and she gives you kind of a reassuring nod and smile as she repeats one last time, of course you do. And she steps off to rejoin the clergy.
I guess, just right before she walks away, I'll just say, when I say I have to go, you know what I mean? I'll just add in that, once I'm done with this, Safeguard will be in a better place.
And
we'll enjoy peaceful days again.
You note that she acknowledges the comment as she steps away.
I step back to the group, yeah. I just pocket the letter.
And so everyone in general would hear that. They wouldn't know exactly what's in the letter, but they would know, yeah. Or at least everyone but Khanek. Since I'm saying Khanek is ritual casting over by the pillar right now. Khanek, you finished your ritual cast.
Finally.
You hold up the sleek metal object and...
The Allspark.
You don't
It's not an Allspark at all.
You don't discern anything.
What?
But as you study this object, through your identify spell,
I want the beans to be identified now.
Everything,
you mean it's non-magical?
What is this artifact? This ancient riddle?
And
you guys hear Khanek's frustration in the corner.
So, the object, Jack, you see my camera?
Yes.
It's like this shape, and
Yeah.
right where these two fingers are, there's like a line that goes across it, and it follows it all the way around this sleek metal object. And you felt yourself putting pressure to see what is this thing, and the top, as you now know it, flips open, and there's a little nozzle and a little what looks like a wheel.
It's a lighter. It's a lighter. Maybe.
You've never seen
I
anything
flip
like
around
this
with this wheel.
You flip the wheel, and a small flame emerges from the center nozzle.
Can I discern if this flame is holy in any sense?
Yeah,
My
sure.
assumption is these are religious people. This is some sort of god fire or some bullshit.
Yeah, you
God
could make
fire.
you could make an Arcana check.
That's my Xbox username.
Yeah, doubt.
Cryptic Canadian.
XX Godfire.
Well, it's definitely fire.
Fuck.
Nice.
You don't conclude that it's anything past that, but I feel like it could be interesting to test out at some point.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Can I take out my beans and do an arcana check?
Fucking Aewa.
I eat beans.
Beans. What the fuck?
Beans.
What the
Yeah, you can
fuck?
do that.
I'll do an arcana check. Now, either they're completely filled with magic or nothing's there.
Do you want
These are
the,
some magic beans.
do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news, Harry.
They're beans.
What's the good news?
They're beans.
You have some food? No, you don't discern anything past that. they're
Are they
beans.
plantable?
Beans are plantable.
Cool. I'll plant them. Plant them. In...
That is a
I
true
love
statement.
beans.
That is a
Don't they
true
know the
Would you like to
true
make
joys of farming?
Of
wheat
farming.
and-
Would you like to make a nature check to see if you understand that you plant beans? You know that.
Hope you
plant
enjoy
beans.
becoming a farmer, Brelikk.
You
Death by
specifically.
farming, DM.
Harry, do I
choose
notice
death
these
by
fuckers having
farming.
trouble with their gifts?
Yeah, I'd say so.
No.
But Brelikk,
Okay.
Brelikk, you would know just on the bean note, based on the nature check, that the
Based
last
on the bean note.
the last crop that was like consistently able to grow in heritage was beans.
Oh.
It doesn't anymore, but it used to.
Oh my god, you can revive the entire farming culture of your people.
Oh my god, I can have food in my country. I can
That leaves
actually
the
make-
campaign.
Guys,
main
I gotta go farming. Guys, I gotta go farming. Good luck.
Harry,
Guys,
I just like to cast detect magic.
I gotta go play
um,
Farmville. Okay.
As I notice them struggling, so I can't identify it per se, but I can tell them if it's like magical and what school, if any.
Oh, okay.
This is for a minute, I think.
Mhm. Well, let's see here.
Eyes will gleam over again, sort of a thing.
Shit, I don't know about the school. So all of these items that you have received are magical in some way. However, I'll just say this for clarity. They do not appear identifiable. They are unidentifiable magic items.
I'm like,
And
I like to
only
you
change
may not
hate
understand.
religion.
only through using
May
them
not
will you uncover their
Pick it up your ass.
yeah. Plant the beans in
Uh,
your ass.
I
sir.
say, I say to them, it seems like you're struggling. I'm not sure what they do, but they definitely have magic in them. Blessings from Aewa.
Yeah.
I just look over at Rolland. He sees my eyes, I just give him like a no shit look. I don't say anything though. He just sees my eyes bulging.
I shake my bag of beans. Like, oh, you think?
Oh, you guys are really ungrateful.
Yes, fuck you.
I
Harry,
barely wouldn't say
how
that.
big is this blanket that I got?
It's like
My jug of holy water is busting right now.
it's like pretty big. If you were to like long ways, it's not like a square. It's a long ways. If you were to put it over your shoulders, it would like be just over the ground.
Oh my god. It is an invisibility blanket. It's like Harry Potter.
You don't know. Do you put the blanket on?
I'll wear it with pride. Yeah.
How do you wear it?
It matters.
I just put it over my shoulders.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't.
look like a dumbass.
It doesn't make him invisible. He's just wearing a white wool blanket.
Like re-knit into clothes.
Nice job,
blanket.
moron.
But the soft wool of this blanket, Kev, you immediately feel safer, like cozy.
Oh, what a loser.
Wow.
So, you're all at the door to leave the church. You do so. And in terms of what was next for the party, what was next?
Yeah, what was next?
You guys,
Going
it's been
to
so long.
Heritage?
you guys were going to. Well, the only plot thing was being at the gate. Today at noon.
And it's getting close, right? Because this was morning, so...
It is morning, but you feel as though you would have time to,
You can still make it to the storms.
the storms, yeah. to
God,
join
I love
Jordan.
Necronimbus storms.
There's the shop. I don't know if anyone was planning to go back there, but there is the shop.
I did.
And then
I did tell
there's-
people if they wanted gear that's the place we were told to go.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
what was the last thing? Rolland, I know you had a thought in your head at some point during your revelation that Safeguard is just this very bleak place and that this new draft is coming up. And
Oh, I did want to do that. Yeah.
some of the Vidalcan might not be feeling very inspired. You did discuss potentially going to the shelter to give them some encouraging words. But I wasn't
Yeah.
sure how committed to that you were.
I'm still committed, so I'll tell them. Do you still plan to run by that shop I mentioned before?
Of course. We're going to head
I
out
can shop.
soon.
I could shop.
Where is the best shop to go, Roland? This is your backwater area.
Wow.
In the nicer part of town, but no.
No,
it's
no, I
going-
mean your stomping grounds.
I
It
know
was
where
not
it
an
is.
insult.
Just follow me.
You're stomping ground.
What? I just say like the shop is owned by my friend, and I'll give them the directions how to get there, and say he has memory issues, but I told him you all would be coming.
So
And
if
then you
I
would.
say Roland sent us, we will get discounts?
Or stabbed in the back.
You can certainly ask him. You tell him you're joining me on my mission to Heritage.
I am running a little low. All right.
I'll
Perfect.
head
I
to the
have-
shop.
I have something else to take care of.
Kev, can
I'll
you
meet back up with you.
Let's meet up at the gate then.
noon? You all bear in
At
mind.
noon.
Kev, make a survival check to see if you can figure out where it is without anyone telling you.
Fog. Oh
You're
my
fuck-
god.
Fuck Mike.
Can I take a disadvantage?
Huh?
Hashtag fuck Mike.
Well, what'd you say, Mike?
Can I take a disadvantage?
Sure.
What the
Oops,
fuck,
I'm
Mike?
That was a stealth.
You're getting lost.
Hey, I'm with you, Mike. I got you. Don't worry. What kind of check is it?
Survival.
Oh.
He keeps starting to go down random alleyways, and you have to stop him.
Why can't I scroll down on my character sheet? What the fuck is this?
Clearly, you're on the wrong page.
Oh my
Alright,
god,
Mike, I'll get us where we need to be. Don't worry.
we're just so like
Alex,
good
you
at
see,
survival.
you see Kev trying to step down an alley.
While these dumbasses do that, I just signal to Brelikk to follow me, because, fucking, what's his name? Roland's told me where to go.
Make a survival check.
I followed Jack.
No, yeah, Khanek knows. Yeah,
So do
Alex,
I,
you would
baby.
redirect Kev away from an alley.
But then when he would
Which
try it, I would say, no, it's
seems
this way, it's this
to
way.
lead him down. There's a sign leading down that alley that he was going to walk down called like Greystone Quarter, and as you look down the alley, it looks pretty downtrodden. So you feel
It's
like
this way. I'm sure it's this way.
a
Alex.
good thing that he didn't go down that way, and then you continue to redirect him as long as he allows you to follow Khanek essentially.
Let's go follow the class, Mike.
As your synapses
No, they're going the wrong way.
somehow
I take a right where they take a left. It's this
All right,
way. I'm
Alex, time to
early.
choose.
Do you continue with them, Alex?
I know it, Kev.
Just grab his
Split the
arm and
party,
drag him.
split the party.
Even
I
though,
love splitting the party.
even though I know it's the wrong way, I'll
I
like
love
shake
splitting
my
the
robot
party.
head and I'll walk with
Cool.
Kev.
I love splitting the party.
Wait, Alex shakes his head? Really? Damn, Alex is getting sentient.
Sentient.
Oh my god. Personality?
um,
Sentience? Machine uprising?
we've been over this.
Dun,
Gale.
dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
What is this? Get this off the screen.
Do 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 do.
So, Khanek, you, Katsu, and I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Who's the third one? It's not Rolland.
Is it Brelikk?
Brelikk. You, Katsu, and Brelikk
Sorry.
are all going toward. You all arrive at the Crucible, and you get up to the door, and you put your hand on the knob, Khanek, and it's locked.
I knock.
It's about 10:30 a.m., so you feel as though they should be open.
I keep knocking. Shopkeep!
Oh, hey there, and you hear like some muffled movements
Hello.
from beyond, and he goes, and you hear like latch, 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 latch,
Jesus
as he opens the door slowly, and you see like his eye originally, and he just slowly opens it more. Sorry about that. Think
So how
I-
old does this guy look to me? By the way.
He's like looks like maybe mid-30s.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's not as old as the image. You the owner of this place?
Yeah. Conrad. Good to meet you. Sorry.
Conrad.
Sorry about the locked door.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're a company. We're the company of Rolland, Captain Zorn. Your people seem to call him.
Rolland. Yeah. Okay, sure. Come on in. Got some.
Okay, this guy. Okay,
Got
does he
some
feel like he
items.
have a few screws loose, or is he like this? Does this just seem like his temperament, or does it feel like he is like mentally deficient?
A little mentally deficient.
Oh, okay.
You get just from that interaction, you get the read that he'd forgotten to unlock the door, and he was probably just standing behind the counter
Oh
waiting
my
for
god,
you
this
to
guy has
come in.
dementia at the age of 30.
So he steps behind the counter and he kind of gestures around. Got some new merchandise, some pretty sturdy plate mail, and some various armaments if you're interested. And I'll paste the inventory.
Are you okay? You don't seem. You seem lost. I don't.
No. Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I was a soldier before I was a shopkeep, and just got a little trouble with my head is all.
Okay. Sure. All right. I'll just go over to the inventory then. I just look over at Brelikk and Katsu. I'm like,
Way to make this guy feel bad.
strange.
Jack, you asshole.
strange situation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So he's got
Does he have prices tagged on these items?
yeah. Along with these items, he has, general stuff like supplies and even some basic potions like healing potions and stuff like that. And those values apply to what's in that inventory. If you ask for something else, then it'll probably be lower, unless it's magic.
All right.
To fill the ambiance of while you guys are searching the shop, he just starts like muttering. Sounds like he's almost like humming, almost like a shanty. Sounds like, at least as the rhythm of one, but the words are kind of unintelligible.
Matt, I feel like the Corpse Slayer might be something you want. What is that?
Hold on.
Corpse.
Wait, where's the corpse slayer?
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Corpse Slayer.
Oh,
It's a magic weapon. Any.
That staff of healing looks pretty good.
what's the corpse slayer?
Corpse Slayer is a weapon that deals an extra 1d8 damage when you hit an undead creature with this
Oh
weapon.
my god, Jorma would have loved that shit.
The creature is disadvantaged on saving
That
throws
would've been
against
bad.
effects that turn undead until the start of your next.
Holy shit. Okay, that seems like a necessary. This is like an RPG where it's like, here's the item you clearly are supposed to buy from the shop at this point in the game.
Jack, go buy it and then go give it to Jorma before he goes
Fuck
out
you,
into the
no.
fucking wilderness.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I think I would be the only one that could wield that, right? Or no, someone else could get that, right?
Are these
Where
all
was
items
this-
that I can look up?
Where was
I
this
like
when
to
I
be
went to
on
the
the-
Yeah.
shop?
Oh, these are all real items? Okay, I'll look these up then.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Fuck you.
Maybe we
dude.
should swap. Maybe you
Oh,
should
sorry.
swap to someone
Hey.
else while we do like item lookup.
Hey Harry,
Huh.
can I sell items?
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
So
Oh.
if
Katsu just
you
says that when I spend all my money on that bola, I'll be able to.
hey, but you use that bola a lot though,
I have?
or at least in the combats you were maybe not here for. If you're selling something, it just for magic rarity items, it will be half the gold that it would purchase for.
Okay, so like if it's a common item, it would be 25.
Yep.
Gold and like okay, got it.
You know what I
So
realized,
I'm
guys?
selling 4 common weapons, so I'm just gonna add 100 gold.
Guys, you know what I realized? I don't have shit for gold.
Selling these.
Do you want to say I?
One,
Because I actually have decent gold and stuff
two,
to sell, and then we can.
3,
I can help.
4.
You're at the shelter, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
This wasn't here because it was like closed technically.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I actually had this inventory ready last time,
Ooh,
but
uncommon. Let's go.
the shop wasn't.
Nah, it's
like,
whatever.
open.
Hey Harry,
I really just want to sell stuff. But...
Yeah.
I got 10 poison bolts. They're uncommon. How much would they sell for? Because that would
Yeah.
just mean
Like a
I'd
gold
be selling like
You could sell each of them for sell each for 25.
okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay, cool.
You guys haven't sold shit since Gale basically, so
I just realized my character has not been money grubbing enough as he should be. Fuck. I have like nothing.
I only have like 100
Fuck.
gold.
you wanted that guar,
Fuck.
baby. You wanted that guar.
True. I do like guar. Fuck. Okay, I got nothing. Fuck. Fuck me.
I think
God
literally
damn
the
it,
only
dude.
thing I could get that would be better than what I have currently is like half plate, but that I don't know how much that would cost me, you know?
If I sell the rest
Yeah.
of the sovereign glue, guys, I've only used it once. Does
I
anyone
mean, you
want
have
it?
to. I mean, it's up to you if you want to save it for like an RP moment or something, or like a
I mean,
cool
I-
tech.
I used it once, and that was back in Gale. I don't know how useful that was though.
All right. You know what I'll do? You know what I'll do?
Just
I'll
glue
say.
the axe to your hand, Brelikk,
You
and
know.
you'll never let it go. Or your sword.
Yeah. That is a great idea.
I think it's a good idea.
You know what I'll do though, Harry? I had that moment earlier where I was like, I'm running a bit short, Roland. But now I look in my pockets, I'm like, huh, I really was running a bit short. And then what I'll do is I'll then be like, Conrad, I don't have much on me, but I do have something you might be able to help me with. I was gifted this lighter from one of your people. I don't know how this works. Have you ever seen anything like this before? And I'll pull it out for him.
Let me see. And he looks at the metal device, kind of holds it really close to his eye, and then far away. You don't see his pupils really change. And he's like, well, definitely didn't come from Safeguard. Could be Warforged, maybe. I'd wager some kind of dwarven device. And he hands it back to you.
But this was gifted by the priest. The one that took Rolland in. How would they have dwarven technology?
There's a lot of salvage and war. Makes its way into the walls. And people assign significance to it when they might not know what it is.
My mind immediately thinks, wow, Cannon's people, fuck these guys. They gave me something that I don't know how to use. These fucking bastards. I think back to my old scavenging days, Harry. I'm like, I wonder, I try to think back if I've ever seen anything like this before during my scavenging days.
Yeah, make a history check.
All right. I already missed the action bar. All right. Oh, it's 22.
Yeah, so you've definitely seen things like this.
Now that you said it's dwarven, so I'm trying to think back.
Yeah,
yeah.
You've definitely seen things like this, but like now that you recall, and you think, I mean, this one does not seem any different from the ones that you would have found, except for the fact that there is an engraving on kind of the bottom back. Oh no, we'll just say the bottom of the this device. All right. And it says A.
A?
Yeah.
It'll sell Ken's dad's shop. He needs that.
Yeah, it's the property of Everard.
Yeah. It's just his shit. She just wanted to get rid of it, so she gave it to all of us.
Yeah, it came with the letter.
These morons will think it's useful.
All
Hey,
right.
Harry.
I'll say, thank you, Conrad. And then I go to the corner, and then I close my eyes, and then I pray, but like very angrily. I say, Aewa, if you fuck me over by giving me some useless tool of the past, I swear I'll come for you first. And then I walk out the shop.
As you walk out of the shop, there's like someone who's about to open up the door. You just do like an awkward exchange where you're just like face to face with them. Whoa!
What the fuck do you want?
Nothing. What do you want?
I push past him, but I clink my shoulder into this dude, and then I push past him.
You hear a jingle on him as you push past.
Welcome to the Crucible. We got some new merchandise. New.
You have healing potions.
Plate mail and various armaments.
healing potions here.
Sorry, healing. Oh yeah, we got. I think we still have some of those.
Fuck. No, we need those.
Could you what size of healing potion?
Just minor.
Yeah. He goes back and clatters through like kind of like a swinging door into a back room, and you don't hear him after that.
For those of you who are in the shop, you see like a looks to be a late middle-aged man. Seems very shady. You see patches of beard on himself, really poorly kept.
Is this the guy I bumped into?
Yeah, this is the guy you bumped into. Hair
Okay.
kind of very short. He's kind of looking around at all the trinkets on the wall, looking around at you guys. You guys make eye contact a few times in this exchange of waiting. It seems kind of antsy.
Mm-hmm.
And Brelikk, you're just piling on these weapons on the counter, just crossbow.
Yeah.
Brelik's like,
flail.
hold
Yeah.
on, we got a few
Hold-
more. Let me double check.
Hold on, and I bring up a bunch of Warforged shit.
The smoke grenades can sell for 50 each.
Ooh. What about the circuits, metal casing, and broken commander's eye?
Circuits, warforged circuits. You could probably get.
Sounds like a lot of trash to me.
You'd probably get 15 for the circuits.
I need to
15
add
for the
together.
casing. Oh, wait, the casing. That was on the roof, wasn't it?
Oh, that's
50
right.
50 is a steal.
Yeah, 15 for the circuits, 5 for the casing,
Okay.
and
For the broken commander's eye.
$1.50.
we'll say
It's got to be worth more than the circuits.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll go 20.
I think it's 100 to be honest.
Hey.
It's a good item.
Brelikk, you see you have this like huge pile on the counter, and this like shady
Ugh.
old guy is like walking up to it, and he's like, "You got some nice stuff here." You planning to sell this?
No, I just put it all up here on the counter because, yes, I'm planning to sell it.
Oh, okay. He puts his hands up and he's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to bother you. I just, if you're selling, I just assumed you're looking for some extra money."
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
planning to buy something in the shop.
Oh, I mean, that's one way to spend your money for sure. I just know that you might be interested in a way to make more money. An extra few gold coins. You know what I'm saying?
I think what I do for work serves plenty right now.
But it can serve more. Come on, I know a trade secret I could sell to you if you want. It's a really hot topic right now. Now to get a.
Can I make an insight check if it's one of those charlatans I've heard in the big cities?
Yeah, sure.
Charlatans in the
Insight
big
if you can judge his character.
Fuck.
4. You're not.
No.
This guy might have some kind of real money making in this angle.
What could you possibly know about making money?
What don't I know? And what you don't know will cost you. I'm thinking 50 gold.
50 gold for knowledge?
50 gold for how to make free money. I think that's a steal.
Shopkeep. I was interested in a few items here. I completely ignore him at this point.
You hear like a "Ugh," and then like a thud on a piece of wood, and you sound like you startled him. And he's like, "Oh yeah,
Sorry, apologies.
he's in the like you hear like his voice like muffled. I got it coming right around, and he's comes back through the swinging door with this massive pouch of gold. Seems to be in return for what you're giving him. How much gold is it total?
For me right now, total.
Yeah.
Right from the transactions, from everything adding up, I have 834 gold right now.
Okay, so he hands you a bag. It's like a money sack.
Yeah.
Like there might as well be a money sign on it, right? Like one of those banker things. And he takes
I make
it,
sure wherever he puts it down, I make sure wherever he puts it down, it's away from the guy
you
next to me about making money.
So, you haven't counted it or anything, but he swings it up and he goes, that should cover it. And you
I merely put my hand
to be about 1,000 gold, actually. And he looks at you, blinks one eye, blinks the other.
Morality moment, Matt.
Sir, I think you're giving me too much for the items I've brought on to the table. How much is in there?
No, it's the right amount. Yeah, it's the right amount.
How much is in there? I only got about
Listen, it's the right amount.
You might as well listen to the shopkeep. I mean,
I just
the customer is always.
I just don't want to cheat out.
When he said that, you noticed that his eyes focused on you, just for a moment, and you got the vibe that he doesn't even really remember what like you were supposed to get, and so now he's doubling down.
And he just won't listen to me about me being like it's the wrong
you
price.
You can try, yeah.
I would
but
like
seemingly
to.
he is trying to not listen to you. Yeah, he seems kind of stubborn.
Sir, I don't want to. I don't want to rob you of gold that I did not earn.
He's not gonna show us.
You're not. I'm giving you the gold that you are selling me for. So you know, if the amount is wrong, then how much do you?
I had about like he put down 1,000 gold in front of me for the return.
Yep.
Yeah, the return should have been about, I think it's, oh my god, I'm trying to do math like how much I had before. The amount I had before was 214. Hold on, math time. 834 minus 214. I should have gotten 620 back, not 1,000.
All right. Okay. All right. And he
kind
of begrudgingly picks
maybe
up
that gold
the
was
sack
actually
of gold.
for me. I sold some items.
No,
here earlier.
no, you just walked in. No.
No, I was here earlier.
I know you were not. You just walked in.
Did you
back away?
Did you buy something, sir? Did you?
Mark this on the bingo board for John on PC.
I'd like to.
Was I supposed to bring back some of the funds for you, sir? Is that why I messed that up?
Yeah, I believe those.
Nope.
the extra money
No. Do not listen to him. He did not sell anything to you.
Can I talk
Make a
to you over here
persuasion
real
check.
No,
Brelikk.
you cannot.
Or an intimidation, whichever one works. Yeah.
I'm intimidating the
You
guy
could
that's trying to
persuade
fucking.
Conrad or intimidate the guy. Up to you.
I'd like to intimidate the guy that's trying to pull one over the shopkeep,
Probably a
please.
good idea.
Sure, we get an intimidation check.
I think you should really think about who you are talking to right now, sir.
Yeah, some damn podunk, but you know how.
Okay.
Oh,
really
he
like
said
this
the P word. He said the P word, the hard K too.
Listen, maybe you
I'd like to
were-
rage. I'd like to. No.
Do you?
Oh, it's time. It's time, baby.
Roll on the wild magic table.
Fuck him up, Matt. Fuck
That's
him up.
right. Roll the magic. Hold up.
Oh, fuck him up, motherfucker.
Oh, this is good. I teleport within 30 feet of an unoccupied space. I teleport behind the man that's
no.
clearly trying to pull one over the
This is very
shopkeep.
good.
I hoist him up and walk him to the exit, drop him outside, close the door.
Oh.
Wait now, come on, this is embarrassing for all of us.
Nope, you are taking advantage of a nice man running this shop. Therefore, you
Winder
must
said the P
leave.
word.
So yeah, easily enough, this man is not. Doesn't look super powerful, but he's got armor on, so he's a little heavy. But you know, you're a strong guy, so you hoist him up, and as you step, you know, completely unarmored, or no, you are wearing armor, aren't you, Brelikk?
I am.
You're stepping, and the jingling of the chain links of this man's armor, as well as your own, as you drop him out into a puddle, and close the door on his face.
So sorry about that, sir. He will not be bothering you again, I hope. He was trying to take advantage of you.
Conrad's kind of holding the bag of money still, and he's looking at you. Kind of looks at the wall. Seems like hyper focused on a specific
Bro,
thing on
Conrad's
the wall.
so mental.
And he
done.
looks, he
He's
looks,
gonna die
looks
soon.
back to you.
This guy's in a way worse spot than I thought he was last time.
Did you want to buy or sell anything?
Yeah, I'd like to buy a few potions of healing and a potion of invulnerability.
Consumable?
Okay. And he takes the bag, drops it behind the counter, and goes behind through the swinging doors again. Grabs some two vials, and comes back, and one of them is a healing potion, just standard, and the other one is like a purple drink that you've never seen before.
Okay. I have no idea if that's a potion of invulnerability.
Yeah, this guy's
You
fucking
see him
brain
blink
damage. Like he
once,
might have
I
pulled
know.
out a
He blinks
potion of
twice.
poison.
You don't
I
don't
know.
know if he's too sure either. But
It could
Okay.
literally just be a purple jar.
he looks at he doesn't look like he's, you know, you can't tell how confident he is.
So, yeah, purple, from the description of potion of invulnerability, is supposed to be liquefied iron, so it's supposed to look like that.
Would Brelikk know that?
Is it?
I'm very like. Can I make an intelligence check to see if Brelikk know that?
Yeah.
Of some kind.
Maybe a little bit of Arcana on Matt.
Yeah.
The
what's
Arcana
that
is still
potion-
+0.
Potion making, you could do Arcana.
It's podunk
Okay.
time.
Ooh.
Oh no! Is anyone else in the shop? Anyone else in the shop at all, please?
I'm outside. I'm outside, Matt. I'm outside. You just consult me. I'm fucking magic. I'm a
Oh,
magic
are you-
man.
I'm not sure. Therefore,
Nah,
I'll open the door.
Game, Matthew.
Oh shit! But
Why
Would
would this
Brelikk-
guy try to rip you off, Matt?
that's
He's a
true.
nice guy.
I don't
No,
think
but
he's
what if he
trying to
literally
rip you
grabbed
off.
the wrong fucking thing because he's fucking dementia right now?
Okay, so clearly I have no idea what potion that is. I have no idea. I'm just going like I would have faith in the man, but can I make an intelligence check to see if I think the man might have grabbed the wrong potion?
Sure.
He has
You could-
fucking dementia.
Well, okay, you nat 1 though. Like
I know.
I think that would just double.
I gotta take the
I think
potion.
you
I gotta
just
take
take
the
it.
potion.
Yeah.
It's it's like the mysterious stew from Minecraft. Fuck, I have no idea.
So you
You have
can
no
you
clue
can
what's in
add purple potion to your inventory and potion of
Cool.
minor healing or potion of
Mhm.
healing.
Yep.
And you pay
I think
accordingly for these 2 items. Potion of healing, be 50 50, and then invulnerability is what a rare, so it's 250. So 300.
wait. I thought rare was. Hold on. Oh, 250. So wait, 250 minus 100 as well.
Yeah, so
I can buy more.
or 50 for the
Okay.
healing. 250 for the invulnerability, so 300 total.
I'd like to buy 5 more potions of healing, please. If you have any more.
Matt's just gonna become a healing potion druggie by the end of this campaign.
I'm gonna distribute them amongst the party.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, hero.
Yeah, I got some of those. I
Loser.
know.
I apologize for calling you a
Thank you.
turkey, sir.
And he goes back. Swinging door. Squeak, 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 squeak. And you hear some clinking. A lot of clinking. You hear like a shatter, like a as one of them falls on the ground. He's like, and he comes back. And
It's actually so sad.
he's holding a whole lot of he's holding a big like armful of healing potions.
That's more than I asked, but I'll
one of
take
them,
it. Fine.
One of them is yellow,
One of them is yellow.
and it's 4 red ones and then a yellow one.
Okay,
And he blinks
I'll-
once
I'll-
and he blinks with the other eye.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So,
So that'll be
thank you, sir.
250.
Yellow potion and purple potion. You mix them together, they make who knows? No.
You die.
Yeah,
No,
Um,
potion mixing, guys. That could be fun.
Okay,
Um,
Khanek's outside. I'll ask him to fit the potions when I go outside. Just, hey, I don't know if these potions are right.
Holy shit! How'd you get so many potions?
This is just like what Vance did. He bought all these
So-
potions and distributed them to the party.
So all of that was minus 250. You said?
yes, the second batch of potions is 250.
Okay, awesome. I'm at 284 now.
Nice.
Thank you so much
How does
for
Matt
your
have all this
time.
money?
I just
I could
hoarded.
have this much if I sold all the magic items, but
yeah.
I don't want to scam this guy.
Yeah. I'm not scamming. I'm like not scamming him.
I'm not
just-
evil. I'm not.
Wait, do
I'm
you
not
have this in
scamming
like
him. I
just
can't.
like raw gold, like, or did you just get it just?
You just
'cause
sold a
like,
bunch
magic
of
Sold
items?
garbage.
a fuck ton of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, why have a bunch of gold on you when you could get
He's just
robbed
been
of it, when you could
he's
have
using
items?
Divinity Cache.
Well-
He just has a bunch of garbage in his
There
inventory.
you go.
Oh, okay. Well, because
He just sold like 18
much just-
crossbows.
how much like gold did you have when you walked into the shop?
I had 214 when I walked in the shop,
okay.
and then
I thought you said you had
sold.
like 800 or something.
Yeah, I
before.
sold everything
Yeah, yeah.
up to 834,
And then you
and then
spent
now
how
I'm
much?
back down to 284. So
By
I mean,
life-saving.
Maniac.
I'm
By life-saving,
tempted
I
to.
mean
I'm
his
tempted
savings
to
of
get the.
crossbows.
I'm tempted to get the Corpse Slayer, but at the same time,
I think you need the corpse slayer, Matt.
You should get it.
What kind of sword?
And then
Before I
deliver
go-
it into the storm.
before I go, can I get the Corpse Slayer sword?
Did we get the staff?
Wait, didn't you walk outside and ask me about the potions first?
I didn't walk out. I didn't say I walked out yet. I was about
Did we
to.
get the staff?
Oh, okay.
The staff.
This is the last thing. This is the last thing I can afford.
So you want to buy the Corpse Slayer sword?
Yep.
Okay. And he looks at the wall, and like just in this very nicely like mounted display, completely separate, you know, from all of the items on the wall, all the other items on the wall. There is like a celestial, like a blade of Azamar design, very similar to the Archon blade that you came to know in the past, and that similar long sword that you found in the icy bluffs of Bedlam.
Cool.
Except this one's got like almost like a saw blade edge to the scimitar.
I like that. Cool.
Is a yeah, it's that's pretty hefty price, $250.
Yep.
Seems to get that right.
Here you go.
Places on the table.
Yep. Here you go.
And he takes your gold, seemingly on autopilot, and he places it down.
Is there a tip
behind
jar?
the counter. There is no tip jar.
Are you sure, DM? Please tell me there's a tip jar.
Could roll an
DM.
investigation check to see if there's a tip
You
jar.
can just put a cord on the counter. In a jar.
It needs to be
Unless
in a
you're trying
jar.
to steal
He
it.
needs the jar. There's a jar.
I need the jar. I dropped 4 gold
I
in
feel
there.
like any money you give this guy is just gonna be stolen by some charlatan like John.
No!
Guys,
I refuse.
stealing is a capital offense in Safeguard.
This is the one good thing in Safeguard right now. Is this
Yeah, so
innocent
is having
man.
sex before marriage. This place is a bunch of squares.
It's the one good thing in I've seen in Safeguard is this
Alex thinks in his
honest
robot
man.
mind.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so you tip the man. Katsu, you were in this shop. Did you want to purchase anything as well?
Nope. I have no money. I have no items to trade.
No. Trade the bola?
I spent way too fucking much on the bola.
What is the bola worth to you?
Wasn't it like 25 gold? 50?
It was most of my money at the time. So
Yeah, it was your
felt
starter
like
gold.
more than-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you head on out with Khanek and Brelikk after witnessing that strange exchange. And as you're stepping out the door, you hear Conrad just kind of mutter, thanks for coming by the Crucible. And then the door shuts behind you. And now you're back in the rain again. We should be doing a... There we go. A little rain SFX.
I was just about to play for that. Thank you.
So the other people, Alex and Kev, you were navigating the streets. Kev, are you looking for the shop?
I'd like to think we never found the shop.
Yeah, but are you like
but
looking for
but
it?
we ended up. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And then maybe once we found a similar name building, I might have gone, that's it right there.
Yeah.
So we get led into a
Might have
fucking
walked in.
brothel or some dumbass. I imagine the whole time too, Alex just walking behind him, kind of like looking back the way we came and like still nervously following
Aw.
Kev. He
Yeah.
just keeps marching on.
So you are wandering these streets, and Kev, you eventually come upon a sign that has like a horse, and it's a horse, but it's kind of drinking out of like what looks like a bucket, and the sign says "The Sober Steed," and then there's another shop across from this, with kind of just like a shield with like a fist, kind of diagonally across it, and it's the sign's labeled "The Old Guard."
Hey, what was that shop called again?
The
I
so
look at you, obviously knowing that I can't speak back.
Hmm. Let's go to the horse one. I think that's it. We'll find it.
Alex, like, looks back the way we came, looks at this horse drinking out of a bucket, clearly knowing that this is like a fucking tavern, and he follows the dumbass inside.
Alex back on
One
home
thing
turf.
Alex would know.
Yeah. So you guys breach open the doors, and you hear some muttering from the tavern. Lots of I guess you could say like it seems like an upper class establishment. There's lots of people wearing fine clothes, people who are fit, perhaps soldiers that are resting before like being stationed out at the front. And you kind of walk on in, and immediately as you do, like Alex, you have to duck under the door frame, and you know you make quite the noise as you step, and you note quite a few people like turn to look at you. Music doesn't stop or anything like that. It's not like it's not like a spaghetti western, but you guys are kind of sticking out pretty heavily because basically just because of Alex's appearance and with the large Did you ever cover up the keg? I don't remember.
I don't have the keg. It's left
Right, you
at,
got rid of the keg. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's left it in Mike's ring.
Okay, good.
Yeah, nobody's drinking, right?
You see people drinking, but as
Better
you're
be
passing
water,
by
goddammit.
these tables, it looks like some kind of clear liquid, or there's some smells like fruity drinks as you're passing by. You don't smell any alcohol. The establishment is very clean, kind of like marbled stone floor, and like very well, very well made tables and chairs and the like. And there's a guy behind the bar who is kind of polishing a massive clear mug.
Is there anybody sitting at the bar
Yeah.
at this hour?
Yeah, there's a guy. He's just
I'll sit next to him.
okay. You go and you sit down next to him, and
Yeah, I guess this isn't a magic shop, is it? Big guy.
kind of looks over to you, puts his he's holding he's wearing what look like officer garbs, and he turns toward you holding his cup, and
These machines, directions, lead you into a fucking river.
Pardon me?
Well, we were looking for this place, the Cauldron. What was it called again? I look up at Alex.
I look down once again, expectantly knowing that I can't respond to you.
These fucking guys. I'm Kev. You better shake his hand.
He does not raise his hand to shake yours. Well,
I slick
That
back my
is
hair
the
with a hand.
that is the expected outcome for one who travels with a warforged. And he
Well, yeah.
takes a sip from his tiny cup.
And this guy looks like military.
Yeah. Kev, you say?
Okay. That's
From
my
where
name.
do you hail, Kev?
From here and there, and here again.
Yes.
I'm a traveler.
The satyrs never could stay put in one place. Forced to open our gates to them not more than 2 decades ago. Should have kept them in haven, if you ask me. And he makes a snide.
Yeah, part of me wants to
narrowed
slide a
eye
hand
toward you.
check, and I want to slide a hand check so bad and take my like tiny flask that I still have and pour some alcohol in his drink so he gets arrested. Oh.
Nah, I don't know. Haven's too boring, you know. You had to let us in. That was a good idea.
You gotta.
Yes, well, as are you, and as am I
It's a
with
really
this
good idea,
growing
Rolland.
conversation.
And
If you have appeared at this establishment for a refreshment, then I bid you to do so. Otherwise,
said he's
I do
drinking
not
something?
know of any cauldron which you speak. I wish you best of luck on your endeavors. And
you said he's drinking something?
yeah, he kind of turns away, but he puts his drink on the counter. Looks like, kind of like an orange liquid.
Okay. I said, oh, wait, one more thing. I got a question.
And he turns to look to you.
What is that over there? A little sleight of hand, some of the blue powder that I have in my pocket.
He wasn't even looking at you. Yeah, so could you make a deception check?
Sleight of hand, actually.
Oh, yeah, sleight of hand, yeah, sorry.
Maybe deception for the Y and then sleight of hand for the...
To see how quickly you do it, yeah, and how much powder you get in the cup. Nice. Yeah, he looks. He stares at you for a bit, and then he turns and he looks off to the side.
That
And
thing on the door over there. It's cool.
You see him like furrow his brow as if to look closely at what you're pointing to, and once he realizes you're pointing to nothing, he turns back. You've already sprinkled the powder in his drink, and you're just staring at him as you were before, completely nonchalant. And
then I told the Bedulkin, "Why are you looking so blue?" In the distance.
Well, I'm afraid you've wasted far more than what my time is worth. As I've said, the best in your
we'll be on our
endeavors,
way.
and do take your leave promptly. And he turns back and
Will do.
grabs the cup and takes a sip. He kind of looks at it suspiciously for a moment, and then he goes back to drinking it.
And he trips balls.
We get out, and I'll say, Alex, you know what, man? I think we're lost.
I will start walking back the way we came.
Yeah,
I'll
Alex, you
follow.
still have the whole region mapped out with your,
Yeah, I will go walk to where I know the shop is, and I will pull Mike with me.
So, from where you guys are, you kind of route around these buildings in a slightly different direction than the way you came. And, Rolland, you are moving up on the shelter of the Silver Shield. And as you are doing so, you finally have arrived at this building. It's very low to the ground, very flat. So it's basically like a one-story, super low to the ground, but it takes up like a lot of space, like a lot of surface area. And as you're approaching this building, you can hear the chatter. Well, you can hear the chatter of a few Vidalcan stepping in to the building, and Alex and Kev, as you round the bend, you see Rolland entering the shelter. Though you're not really close enough to say anything
Your mic's
to him
catching cannon.
if you wanted to. So you know where Rolland is. But your pathing is taking you back to the shop.
We see him.
You see him enter the shelter.
I looked.
Oh, hey, that was Rolland. We should just go over there.
I was gonna say I looked out at Kev to see if he saw Rolland as well. And,
yeah, let's go.
Knowing
I'm not
now that
buying
he saw
anything
them, I will go with Kev to see Rolland.
What he's doing?
Yeah. So Rolland, you step on in this this building, and it's got this kind of large opening foyer, not large high ceilings, but wide, and with lots of different hallways going off in different directions, and you step up to basically what is the front desk, the reception of this area, and there's a young Azamar across the desk, across the reception desk from you, and he's kind of got this what do you call it? He's got kind of this look on his face.
That kind of look?
Yeah, it kind of looks like he's holding something in, like at all times.
All right. Okay. Okay.
And he's kind of like got these fat lips as he looks to you. Do you say anything to him?
Hold for drink.
Yeah, I'll
Oh my
walk
God,
up
he
to
looks
him.
like a Giga Chad. What the fuck?
If you wanna,
kind of.
if you're trying to sign in, you could, and you gotta get the proper paperwork. Yeah.
No, I won't be staying here. I have my own lodging. I wanted to speak with some of the Badulkan. Harry, would I know, has the news of the draft hit the streets yet, or no?
News of the draft? No,
Like,
I would say
I
no. Yeah. Does not appear that way. Since you've left.
I get fucked for this.
I don't know.
I know a new truth of the universe, but
is the world ready for that truth?
Cannon must always ask himself before a decision: do I get fucked for this?
But I talk to him and I say just need to converse with some of the people staying here. I won't be staying the night or anything. Do I need to sign in for that?
You need to. You want to talk to the refugees?
Indeed.
Flash your status. Not
yeah. I mean, it's kind of a weird request. Haven't run into that one yet. Why don't I just do you mind if I grab my superior, ask him, see if it's all right?
Oh, this fucking god!
Can I insight? Is his superior
You just have to.
a part of like the defense corps or whatever they're called?
You would imagine so. This guy kind of looks like a volunteer, but the you know that
He's
the
an
shelter,
Aewa, he's a resident of
the shelter is run by the military.
Like my branch.
Yeah.
Okay. I say, It's not an issue, but I really won't be here that long. It's not necessary.
I mean,
I flash him a smile. I mean,
do you
I
want to
say,
try
like, it's
persuading
me,
him? Yeah.
Zorn. Yeah, and I'll give him like a big smile. Yeah.
You say that?
Yeah.
Nice. That damn smile. Okay, yeah, okay, sure. Just don't let him know that I gave you some leeway here. I don't want him on my ass for this one.
I don't even know your name, and I walk away.
Okay. Yeah, so he directs you to, if you just follow that down that hall, and then take a right, you'll be in the common area, and that's where most of them are. So, yeah, good luck. Just make sure you check out when you leave. And he goes.
I give him a nod.
Scribbles something down on a pad.
Okay.
And you.
And the Vidalcan are from Destiny, or right?
Destiny.
Yeah, they're from
Okay.
Destiny. And as you're stepping, like going, as he's saying this to you about the hall, Kev and Alex, you kind of stomp in behind him, and you see Rolland going down one of the halls. You catch his back end. It's pretty
I'll
nice.
follow.
Okay, you start to follow, and the guy's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, we're with him. I'll try to
Whoa.
push past him.
Okay, yo, take it easy, man.
I'll keep pushing past.
Just, hey, all right, make a strength check.
Hey, don't touch me.
What the fuck?
Strength.
We'll say
Okay.
athletics.
Oh, athletics.
I will. Can I touch Mike and give him guidance?
Sure.
Oh well, never mind. Just in
What
case.
is
Mike,
guidance?
roll D4 and add it.
Oh.
What? Yeah, hate to see it.
Yeah, he's like,
Wow.
no, absolutely not. Okay, you gotta check in. You gotta go through the proper process.
This guy's such a Karen.
Man,
Everyone is
where
just-
the
Hey.
fuck are y'all at?
Hooray! I need some help out
Wait.
front.
We don't have to call in.
What's
Other
going
people.
on here?
This is
Oh no! You
And
guys are gonna
oh,
ruin it for me.
this older human with his like long hooked nose. He's got
hey,
like
we're guests of Captain Zord.
he's got thick glasses. And he's got like white hair tied in like a bow tie. He's got like a hunch to him.
Are you causing a disturbance, Varen?
Why is this?
I mean, no, I'm trying to keep the disturbances at bay. Hooray. Okay, I'm just these two, I mean, this one's a warforged. I mean, I don't even know where it came from. And then this satyr guy is just ignoring me, and I don't know, they're saying that they know a guy. I don't know what guy they're talking about.
We accompany Captain Zorn, okay? The one and only.
Mike, you're
Yes,
He like snaps his head towards both of you
And
and
Alex
like
puts a thumbs up of approval.
Roland is our friend.
Alex puts a second thumbs up.
Listen, I didn't. Hooray.
Who is this Rolland, Varen?
Hooray, no.
How does he not who Rolland is?
I didn't. There was.
He just humegaloed Roland? How dare he?
Okay, there was a guy. He wanted to talk to Vidalcan, so I just kind of let him walk by. I don't know. He seemed like
And you let him?
Oh, Roland went in without a hall pass.
He seemed like he knew what he was doing. I mean, he had like he looked like he was
Wait.
He looked like
Do
he
you
was
know?
personnel. I don't know.
You know who Captain Zorn is, right? The Captain Zorn.
I don't care who Captain Zorn is. These
I'll tell you what
Vidalcan
better.
are
Why is Captain Zorn?
in a very impressionable state, and I don't want them
Why, yeah.
Disturbed.
Yeah. The future soldiers of Safeguard are kind of a protected class, I think.
Which is exactly why you should let us in.
He called them the future soldiers, and everyone except for them know.
Well, this is the thing.
This is just how things go in Safeguard,
the people in the shelter who work there probably know that, like, why they're
Every
holding
time
on
the
to these
refugees
people.
come.
Yeah, it's just the assumption. What'd you say, Mike?
I said, that is exactly why you should let us in.
I don't know who you are. I don't know Rolland. Is there any reason you should be let in before I kick you out? And by me, I mean Varen.
Fuck is Varen? That sounds scary.
That's his homie.
He's talking
He
about
seems,
the
he seems
guy,
to not get his name right several times.
Well.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Very
bust you up.
Yeah.
Could you
I'm
make a
gonna go
persuasion?
ahead.
Make a persuasion check. You can guidance him if you want. Will I think
Guidance!
persuading him would helping him with persuasion would be difficult since you can't
Persuasion.
talk. Holy shit!
And then it's a D4.
Yeah.
Roll. D4.
Is that a dirty 30? Oh, not even.
One.
You fail. You failed. The DC was 30. No.
Look, I make too much money for this.
I mean,
should walk back.
Array, I don't get paid to do this. That's a Warforge. You know, these guys shoot people in the head a lot, and I don't really want to experience this.
Alex will act like intimidating, but like clearly not. Like, he'll kind of put up his dukes like a Rock'em Sock'em robot, but like not very scary.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you said you make too much money for this?
Yeah, and I'll try to.
How
walk
much
by.
money?
God damn it! You gave an intro.
Come on, Mike, roll deception. You're charisma.
Um,
You're charismatic.
Enough.
And Mike, I'll guidance you again. We love cantrips.
My allowance is pretty high.
It would appear your documents are quite light. I would need some extra weight to balance it out.
Oh my God, he's corrupt. He's corrupt. Report him.
What the fuck? Lawful good.
You see
Lawful
Varain.
good.
You see Varain kind of like look at Array like with like a aghast expression. He's like, no way, you know, and
But sir,
just witnessing the interaction.
Lawful good.
Wow.
Lawful good. Lawful good.
I don't know. I only carry a measly sum with me at all times.
I thought you were gonna throw me. I thought you were gonna throw me under the bus and say, "I have my robot and carry all of it."
Oh, that would have been good too.
Don't give him ideas.
And I'll flick over a gold piece.
And he holds up
That's
his
like
hand,
one trip to the grocery store.
Yeah,
and he
that
puts
should-
it back in yours.
Oh, thank you.
So dumb.
Then, make sure
Wait, is
no
this
one
person
else
a
gets
guy or a
past.
girl?
is
I thought it was an
Crowler a
old
guy or
Who's
girl?
to say,
Good
Mike?
question. Yeah, what is Crowler, Mike? Ask yourself that.
So is Array
Okay, sorry.
giving Varain permission to?
Yeah, like
let them have 5 minutes and then out.
Okay, guys, you got 5 minutes. That's pretty good. So, you better.
That's all this guy needs.
You better
I'll
get on
tap
in there.
it.
It would be so funny if you bribed him and then he arrested you. Bribery! And then he arrested you and then takes the money anyways.
that's what he
So
was
I have
thinking,
all
yo,
this time to
but-
begin speaking before they get there, right?
Yeah. I mean, you.
Get off.
So, Roland, you arrive in this common area. There is what looks like, almost like you off to the right side. So in front of you, all throughout this room, there's basically like sleeping quarters, bunk beds, hammocks, things like that. Like anything that
I
would
assume it's like-
shelves with like mattress pads on them and stuff like that. It's just one big open room, and
Yeah,
on
okay.
the far right end of the room, there's almost what looks like a stage area where probably personnel from the shelter will relay announcements to the Vidalcan, or to refugees in general.
I'll take off my helmet as I enter the room, and I'll just approach the stage.
Okay. Yeah. And as you're stepping past all these people, you do note that some of them are Vidalcan. It's very vastly majority Vidalcan, but there are other races intermixed in there. And
same here.
You continue toward the stage. You take off your helmet, and no one stops you or recognizes you or anything. It seems like, and you ascend the steps. No one's looking at you at all, and there's kind of like a little stick on a stand, and it's like a thaumaturgy enhanced device, with the booming voice properties.
Perfect. I mean, I had this, but
yes.
And
no one's looking at you. There's just like a general people talking back and forth.
Right.
No one paying you any mind. Alex and Kev, you enter into the large room as Rolland is up on this stand.
I'll start with like a dunk dunk dunk.
There's like some feedback, like
little stand-up comedy action.
Gale before? And the feedback. The feedback causes like some people to quiet down and kind of look over toward you, and you're in like some official safeguard armor and regalia and
you take the helmet
the
off.
Vidalcan
so
all
they can see my face.
explode. By all accounts, the Vidalcan make no sense. They begin to quiet down and pay attention to you. One of them even, goes so far. Some of them go so far as to even approach the stage area so that they can receive whatever announcements are had for them.
I say, people of destiny.
Okay, let's see.
Of what formerly was known as
Gotta
Destiny,
pull up
or
Rolland
what's
here.
left.
I am addressing you all informally. Some of you might know me, but most of you probably do not. My name is Captain Zorn, and I work in the military branch of Safeguard's armies. Soon I will leave to reclaim a front line as Safeguard grows more and more desperate to gain ground in this war. I know that you have all suffered great losses and made a long journey here. But the war will wait for no one. It will continue to take lives of loved ones, and if it is not stopped, it will eventually reach here, the last bastion of our hope. Well, I might not necessarily... I say... Safeguard plans to enact the 4th draft soon. I just drop it.
And I... there's some murmuring. Fourth
draft.
I don't...
and
this was
they
not
say...
foretold.
and I say to them,
who could have foreseen this?
Just as the seer said.
I understand that it may seem like you do not have a choice.
Seer Kai mentioned this, yes. Seer Kai.
But even if you are not drafted by Safeguard, you will enter the war if help is not brought to us. Because they will reach our front doorstep. If we can reclaim territory into heritage, we are one step away from reaching destiny. The north sides of Forlorn are rarely as patrolled as the capitals. I urge you to see this as an opportunity to fight for your home, not a burden that someone else is forcing you to carry out. I would not ask of any of you something I was not willing to do myself. Tomorrow I'm leaving to rejoin the front lines. I just encourage you not to outrage when it's enacted, not to think of us as captors.
Seems
Because-
to me a non-choice. We either die fighting or die here. That's the choice.
But in reality,
I
it's
halfway
not
piped
one
up.
that's. But in reality, that non-choice is not something Safeguard has brought upon you. We have shown you our help and our aid. It is the enemy forces that are putting us in this position. You in this position. They have taken your home. They have taken your loved ones, and soon they will come for you too.
And who exactly is our enemy?
Guys, I don't know this. Out of character.
He praised Aewa for answers. Oh no.
I don't know what happened to Destiny.
Rolland starts sweating. I left Heritage so that I didn't have to fight. I was getting away from the fighting. Now you're telling me it's either fight or fight? Why don't you do the fighting, huh?
It's not fight or fight. It's fight or be killed.
Great. That's a great choice.
Oh, wonderful.
I think our prophet was quite clear that this was simply how things were destined to be. Perhaps we are just meant to lose.
Frah!
I say,
I don't worship that.
unfortunately, your prophet is not with us anymore. You have no one to tell you what your destiny is anymore.
Actually,
It's
that's,
time you work towards your own future. Not someone else's prescribed one.
Where is Siakai? I heard tale of one such Vidalkin who was meant to replace the prophet. Where has he gone?
Do I know anything about this?
I don't think Rolland would.
All this time, I like.
Can I
like
make
to
a
shuffle
history
into the
check
crowd.
or something? Even with disadvantage even or something? I don't know.
You can make a history check with disadvantage, yeah.
Alright, I'll take that. I'll
Their
take that.
minds seem to be turned toward each other now.
Right.
Many of them don't seem distressed by the news you're delivering. It's as if they, they might have seen this coming even if they didn't literally see it coming, right? And
Not like yeah.
And one of the other Vidalkins, believe Siakai went to the privy. He will be back shortly.
Oh, he's there.
He's just
I got a 19 with disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, replacement of the prophet. You know that there is a Vidalkin that's supposed to do that. Or he was in line to do that.
I kill him.
However, the last you heard, this replacement was sent on he was sent as a representative of Destiny to the Festival of Peace in Cistern.
Oh, the guy in the beginning.
The Blue Man.
Yeah, what happened to him?
So
He just
other
left.
characters, other character blast from the past. So this is kind of out of character. There was a guy on the wagon.
I remember.
Yeah.
The Blue Man.
Right.
He never went into the festival. He walked off into the desert. and he seemed very troubled by some philosophical
Wow, what a
question.
pussy! You didn't want to deal with it, loser.
He was the non-Damien guy, right?
Yeah.
There were two non-players.
There was a Goliath. So
there was a tiefling, a Goliath, and a Vidalcan, and an elf.
yeah, there was Lord. There were 2 wagon rides. First wagon ride was Tiefling and Goliath. The second wagon ride was Lord Nicodemus and the Blue Man.
Rest in peace, Lord Nick.
Rest in peace, Lord Nicodemus.
Rest in peace, Lord
Yes.
Nicodemus.
We have not heard
Died for
from...
the sins of Misk.
We have not heard any. The prophet did not enlighten us with that decision before he passed. Brutally.
He didn't just... I mean, we saw it. It was brutal, but, like... Yeah.
Let us see what Seer Kai has to say about this.
As Sir Kai narrates himself as he steps out of the bathroom, zipping up his trousers.
Yeah, you see a Vidalcan exit out from around the corner, rolling at the far end of the
You
room.
heard the equivalent of a toilet flush.
And he's kind of parting waves in the Vidalcan / one half orc in the crowd.
Oh, excuse me.
And let's see what I got.
There's just this very blue man. Hang on, let me find the art.
Yeah, I'm finding it too. Here we go.
Oh.
Ew.
Yes, he kind of like his robe's like
Ew.
flowing behind him, you know, kind of almost like floating. Yeah, as okay, and he's got some lines on his forehead, his purple eyes as he looks up at you, Rolland. I saw that my presence was required.
Insight check. Is he lying just to sound profity?
Yeah,
Insight
okay,
check.
Insight check.
The others, one of the Vidalcan chirps up. He's like, Sia Kai, you told mention of the replacement to the prophet. It was only you entrusted with this information.
Right.
Would you... I understand that we have all been very curious to this fact, but we have attempted to be very respectful that we do not break tradition. But I believe it is in this moment where it is perhaps proper, where many other traditions have been broken. Perhaps we make this exception for the sake of everyone's troubled hearts and minds.
They just want to know if he was actually listed as like the next in line or something.
This guy apparently knows who's next in line.
Oh, okay.
Like, he himself is not really meant to, but he seems like he's kind of acting like he's meant to.
So he is a government official, even though he wasn't the prophet.
Correct.
They don't have a government anymore, Cannon.
Yeah.
I know.
They're titled as seers.
They exploded.
And this guy is Seer Kai.
I believe, with the current timing, that this is about time to deliberate to you our destiny. He holds his hands up.
I hate it. You guys suck.
And he looks towards you, Rolland, and he says, a moment with you alone would perhaps be best to confine with you what our next steps are. Captain?
Captain?
Oh god, he doesn't know.
I say,
with a question mark.
I say very well. I say.
He like leads you. He's like, allow me to deliberate to him what will come next.
This literally feels like a bunch of fucking like. Oh god, these are just
This
fucking
guy's a
hive mind
grifter.
podunks.
He doesn't actually know.
No, these are just hive mind podunks. It's This is
cookie.
literally like they're like all the fucking little islanders on the fucking like of the tribe, and they're like, what does the seer think?
Wow, Canon
My
being
people.
racist to podunks.
And everyone's like, yeah, like.
And yeah, and
Anyways.
yeah. So
Allow me to deliberate. He like pulls you into this and he finds like an isolated like room inside the shelter, like probably like a broom closet essentially.
Yeah, I know.
takes you
This
into the broom
He doesn't
closet.
have like an office here.
7 minutes in heaven, baby.
I'll cast like a little dancing lights.
As they disappear into the broom closet with the dancing lights, I would just narrate slightly to Alex and Kev as you would be standing in this crowd. A few of the Vidalcan kind of look around and then they dissipate a little bit, and standing before you now is a tabaxi wearing kind of like a out in the crowd. This is for Alex and Kev.
In a broom closet, he's already a tabaxi.
He's wearing like a black hat. He's got this orange fur, and his ears are poking up through his hat, and he's got this black trench coat as well. And he kind of, you see, he's got this very, very excited, toothy grin, as like super Cheshire, as he turns and he looks at people leaving, and he's like, "You can't be leaving now. This is the best part." And he,
oh god, I hate tabaxis in this world. They're all cringe.
He looks over to the other players, Alex and Kev, and he locks eyes, like he makes eye contact with you, Kev, and he immediately starts stepping over toward you, back into the broom closet with Sir Kai.
Are you ready to deliberate, Captain?
It's just us, seemingly.
Yeah, it's just you guys.
What did my insight check from before give me?
This guy has like hands pulled up to like his shoulder like this, like.
Like when I decided when he was like, I sensed I was needed. Was that total bullshit?
With your insight, what'd you get? A 16?
16.
You felt like there was something he wasn't like being like.
He's
like, there was
being
something he was
theatric.
hiding. Yeah, he was like, yeah, very
He's a
theatrical.
grifter. He's a grifter. Oh no.
Drop the act. You're in over your head.
I know.
Oh god. Oh god.
By all
Oh,
accounts, I
God.
didn't think I'd get this far.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine. Did you catch any?
I'm not
of
even
what my-
second chair to replace him. I'm at best 8th, but they all killed in the explosion, except Oman.
I'm like, I just okay. I said,
Oh god.
I say to him, it's fine. You have a chance here. Your people look up to you. For what reason, I don't know.
Neither do
But-
I.
But you have a chance to do some good here. Did you catch any of my address?
I heard something 4th draft in the other room.
Yes.
Well,
The Seraph is going to enact a 4th draft.
He's what? I knew that.
Of course.
Oh my god. I love
I-
this so much.
But if this push works, if we regain this front, the path to destiny will be carved. You will be able to reclaim your home.
Yes.
Is that something you and your people want?
Have you seen Destiny? You might have missed it. There was a blue light in the distance, Everyone.
Do you
is
like
good.
living here?
It's not one of my favorite places. I have. Is here in a cramped room closet with his hands like up to here, like kind of thinking. Very cramped.
I stand behind Safeguard because I believe it holds the world's best interests at heart. That
I'm
it's
just
willing
not
to fight when
sure.
others are not. But your people don't belong here.
Whoa.
Not forever.
You seem like a good leader. Is there any tips you could throw my way?
Oh,
Maybe a later boot camp.
Roland, with your history check before, and
Okay, yeah.
before this guy's comedy punchline of a lifetime, he mentioned the name Oman, and with your recollection of the replacement, Oman rings a bell in your head, and you're like, oh, that's the name of the guy who was supposed to take the prophet's place.
Yeah.
But you don't
and
know where he is.
He asked me about he says the thing about tips to be a better leader, and
Yeah.
I just say like, whatever happened to Seer Oman?
Ah, yes, Seer Oman. I know exactly what happened to him. He
Inside joke.
went to. Wait, let me hold on. And you can inside afterwards. See, he went to Cistern, and he went there for the Peace Festival, the Festival of Peace, and then he disappeared.
That was the asshole that we met at the start of the campaign.
And that's
right?
what I know.
Yeah, one of the assholes.
Oh, wait, did you mean where is he now, this very moment?
If you don't know, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
But he was next in line.
Oh my god.
It's impartial why I'm just putting on a brave face. I don't know if you've seen the folks out there, but it is quite damper.
I know. You asked what it would take to become a better leader.
Yes, I am looking to, unfortunately, well, or should I say, fortunately, he picks himself up, to lead these people unto a new age.
Even if you think you do not deserve their admiration right now, you do have it. Help me inspire hope in your people.
Yes. How do I do that?
Just tell them
God.
exactly what I said.
Okay.
That joining the
You
fight
want me to tell
will...
them to go to war?
I do.
But we lost.
The battle, not the war.
No, we. Oh, okay. Maybe. Make it work. I like that. Anything else?
Kind of saves
Tell
that,
them
saves that one in his pocket.
that Safeguard stands behind anyone who is looking to aid them in the war.
I
And
feel like
that-
there's something missing. Perhaps what would Safeguard offer them in this moment? This perhaps there's some kind of some beacon to rally around. You know, like a reward for doing so. Is there?
Going to heaven.
The reclamation of your homeland.
Oh, okay. That would have been hilarious if you just made some shit up.
Defend the afterlife, Jack.
Yeah.
Safeguard has created a new afterlife.
Do you think it could truly be salvaged, our homeland?
I do. And I think Safeguard would help. Destiny stands between Sanctum, Haven, and it provides us a second front on Forlorn.
Okay. Okay.
It's very advantageous for us to have a good relationship with.
All right. That's a good idea. Okay, so we are going to go out there. We're going to rally them together. We're going to hold hands, and
Maybe just
we're
stand
gonna
next
say-
to each other.
yes, that. And we're going to. The rallying point is the the retaking of our homeland and the rebuilding.
Yes, if you think they'll respond better to that phrasing.
Okay. I don't think that'll work, but I'll say it will. And they'll believe it.
Exactly.
And that's the important thing.
Coming from you, it will matter more.
Alright. You're a godsend. What was it? Captain,
Zorn.
Captain Zorn. Okay, I'll remember that name.
I nod. I want to kill myself.
There's a knock on the door.
Okay.
Are you quite finished in there? I need
One moment!
I'm good
Oh my
at it.
God.
Oh, I love this. It's so good.
Okay, on 3, and he puts his hand towards you, like flat, as if to.
I don't stop him, I guess.
No, he's like waiting. He's waiting for you to put your hand in.
Oh, like I put my hand in the middle. I match him.
1, 2, 3. Safeguard.
Safeguard.
God.
Safeguard.
He's gonna put that. He's like,
Oh, it's beautiful.
I have an announcement.
You like opens the door.
Like a broom,
I like whisper into his ear, like, say you have foreseen a brighter future.
I have foreseen a brighter future. Come, Captain Zorn. He leads you. He leads you back onto the stage.
I just follow him. Yeah.
My fellow Vidalcan of destiny, and miscellaneous refugees. I, Seer Kai, am the Prophet's first chair and replacement. I am destined to lead you all into a new age.
Oh no, I didn't say to say that.
We will join with Safeguard, enthralled in their draft, and we will rebuild our homeland.
Yes!
God,
I agree with this statement. Yes, that was very well spoken by Seer Kai. I do agree. Yes, indeed.
Because we have lost the battle, but not the war.
Yeah!
Alex starts clapping.
And he's gonna put his hand like
Kai!
over to like
Kai!
like grab your hand, Roland. Do you grab it?
Yeah, I'll grab his hand.
And he's gonna put both your hands up in the air and like peace.
And the chanting continues. Kai! Kai!
I just yell,
Kai.
to a brighter future.
And the tabaxi next to you two is like very, very like ADHD, like scribbling across this pad that he's holding. And as
Can
he
I make out
intently
anything that it
looks up and
says?
looks up and down, it is the worst handwriting you've ever seen. But you make out a few words. You see battle, war. He seems to be transcribing what they're saying.
Ah.
And all of the Vidalcan, Kai, and Kai kind of steps forward a little bit, and he lets go of Roland's hand, and he begins crowd surfing over the Vidalcan. as they pull him back into the bunk area, yeah, and he's like just spread open on their arms like their savior.
Praise the Prophet.
And Kai, kind of the chanting like gets quieter as it moves further into the common area once more, and you even notice the half orc is like Kai, and he's like following them all as well. Seems like he's a believer now, and the tabaxi finishes writing, and then he looks around, like looks at you, Kev, looks up at Alex. I will have to talk to you later, and he like pitter patters up to the stage, and he practically like hops up and gets really close to you, Rolland. Captain Zorn, I have a great many questions for you. Do you have time for an interview, perhaps?
I have a few moments.
Excellent.
May I ask your name?
My name, Radato. Radato. I am a, how you say, journalist for the Cat's Meow. All the way journeyed from Gale. I've come to write a front-page cover story of all things faithful and few.
So are you... I see you've been following closely.
Yes, yes, of course. Those two over there, yes, they are Warforged and the Satyr. They are with you. Yes, they are part of your faithful few.
Satyr and the...
And you
I
look
look
out, as the crowd dissipates,
I
you
don't
see
like how he
Alex.
knows when he says
You
it.
look Alex just like standing there with Kev just right beside him. You two approach.
Give you a thumbs up. Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll walk over if Roland looks over.
Yeah.
I just... I say... I like shake my head like whatever. Like after that interaction, nothing phases Roland. And he's just gonna say, he's like, yes, I'd be happy to interview with you. I just can't promise to share anything classified.
Classified, yes, of course. Absolutely. Non-disclosure. Okay, so you have spoken that you are going north to push the front, yes?
I don't know if I said... I think I specifically tried not to say where we were...
You get the feeling
said
that
you were gonna
he's
rejoin
trying
the
to,
front line.
You get the feeling that he's trying to insert words and see if you confirm them.
I say like
That's exactly where we're
well,
going.
where our front will...
Oh,
It
but
does make sense.
Oh, Kev says it.
So
Mike,
you are
did
turning
you
to
just-
Heritage, and you are going to create the front.
No.
Is Heritage the
I
next
put my
ally of
hand over
Safeguard?
my-
No,
Kev's
hold
mouth.
on 1 second. Kev.
Yeah.
We're not... We haven't finalized this yet, and we wouldn't want information to spread to our enemies before we even got there. correct?
Finalized, unfinalized, it's all good story, all
yeah.
good content. And he's
I
writing
guess
it down. Doesn't have to be true.
All
that would've
we...
been a good
Doesn't have to be
time.
true. Let's make some stuff up then.
All we know is that we will be pushing back out to the front lines and trying to gain footage in this war.
Pushing out to front line, gaining footage. Okay. Absolutely not going north. I will put an asterisk. Okay, so
We're actually going south.
on this
Kev.
on this journey which you find yourselves, this classified mission, what
Classified.
what is your projected outcome, would you say? Yes. Success? Failure? How confident is Captain Zorn in the
Of
faithful
course, we
few?
only look for victory.
Only look for victory. That is good. Yes. Very good line. Okay. And
Expect some failures, though.
Kev.
I suppose a question which is at the front of many readers' minds, but not directly, perhaps directly answered by this new mission of yours, but is it safe to assume that the faithful few, they fight for the side of Safeguard?
They fight for the what?
For the
I didn't hear you.
side
For
of
the side of
Safeguard.
Safeguard.
The underdog.
Where we fight for the betterment of the world, just as
Oh,
Safeguard does.
you bastard.
You see, I've Captain Zorn, I do not mean to. But if you go to many other places in Rapture, they would say the same thing.
just because we've been pushed back into more of a strategic retreat does not mean we will not prevail in the end.
Okay, sure, absolutely. Everybody loves a good underdog story. And he's writing it down. And who will be leading this mission over the border,
Well.
as it were?
Well, I have the blessing of the Seraph, but we work as more of a team.
Team.
Yes.
Interesting. So you all see each other as equal individuals.
Rolland lies and says yes.
Could you roll persuasion?
Fuck.
Or deception?
Actually, that would be deception.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, John.
No problem, buddy.
You're welcome.
Come on, Paladin.
25.
Those paladins are always sneaky Pete's.
Okay.
I believe you.
Very strange. I don't think many people will believe that, but sees each other as equals, despite their varying origins and ethnicities. Okay. So. Okay, so you are
Those guys
fighting
racist.
for the betterment of the world. You see each other as equals. Ah, by all accounts, this sounds very utopian.
Liberal.
Do you hail from Haven, perhaps, Captain Zorn?
No. Raised here in Safeguard my whole life.
Has your satyr friend here influenced your opinions, perhaps, of the other kinds of people in this world? Perhaps
I would say so.
a more tolerant mind. Yes. Is this fair to
Well,
say?
we have our differences. That is for each person and their country to observe.
Oh,
Safeguard will
Speak of
maintain its
influence on the group.
borders, and the borders of its allies will also be respected.
Okay, sure. Writing down. Okay, and I have follow-up questions for you regarding your recent trip to Gale, if you would be willing to enlighten me.
Sure, go ahead.
Very good. Okay, so he flips a page back.
I swear to fucking God.
Upon his return to Gale, 9 lives declared, I will kill the faithful few and rip out their still beating hearts. How do you
How was
respond
he
to
supposed
these?
to
Is that the gang?
accusations?
Yeah.
No, 9 Lives is the leader.
He's the leader.
Yeah.
The one.
Who is out of town?
Who was out of
we
town
haven't
when we
met
killed
Oh,
Yes.
not
Rodrigo
Lord
and-
Akko or whatever his name was.
I think
Yeah.
we staged that whole mansion pretty well. How does he know?
Yeah, wait, yeah, they didn't think it was the other dudes. They thought it was the Faithful Few. Nice.
That's you.
That's all.
I say
You is us.
Lord 9 Lives, was it?
I believe he just goes by 9 lives.
9 Lives. Why does he see us as his enemy?
Well, the
I
scene
spoke-
which was left behind at his mansion. It is talk of the town that the faithful few were the ones responsible, along with a small detachment of zealot half-orcs.
Fuck.
I'll
Fuck.
There were
simply just
many
tell you.
eyewitnesses,
No.
including 2 guards, who have testimonied
Oh, fuck.
with the cat's meow.
What do you think,
Fuck.
Senegal?
I'll
Fuck.
simply tell you what I
God
told
damn it.
Lord Akko.
Fuck.
That Safeguard
My plan.
would be happy to have Gale as an ally in the war and restoring balance to the world. If Mr. Nine Lives, cannot see that, then I am deeply regretful.
Sure. That is a good response. I'm sure you will appreciate it. Okay. And so you know, I do not. I am a resident, native to Gale. Very few times. Well, has Nine Lives seen the other side? I suppose you call it the moral good of the situation, yes? But I am sure you will prevail nonetheless in your journey. And
thank you. Thank you.
Might I ask, as a follow-up, how is it that you all managed to dismantle the Black Paw? Take down Urjoto and Omaha, Mr. Bear, and
Was that the
Mr.
names?
Mittens.
Yeah, it was Urjoto and Omaha.
No, he says that in character. I pull out.
You see, they have quite the reputation within Gale, and to have them gone, well, many are thrilled. Many are disheartened.
I smile,
They were worthy
showing
adversaries.
off Urjoto's tooth, and put my hand on my belt, showing Omaha's paw. and I say to him, fully a lie, that they simply made trouble for us and we took care of them without a second thought. Really, it was just like a stop on the way out of town.
Oh, like a stop on the way out of town.
And then he looks at your belt and your tooth.
Kept trophies.
and then he flips the page back.
He's like, this will be the best cover story I have ever written. Thank you very much, Captain Zorn. And to your friends here.
And he
Just say
gestures to
that-
Alex and
Just know that I'm sure Safeguard would be willing to talk to Gale at any time again about rejoining the war.
Ah, well, I suppose you have not heard. Lord Akko has declared the rejoining of the war on the side of Forlorn.
No, I heard.
Oh, okay, I just wasn't sure. You seem to not know. All right, well, that is my time. Thank you very much for yours. You have answered all of my questions with delicious, satisfaction.
and he
Oh no.
puts the paper back and then
I exist to be fucked.
He gives Alex and Kev the most devious smile as he turns and runs and kind of runs out of the shelter.
I can't wait for this article to come out. He just takes everything he's out of context and he just looks like a more. And then the seer's gonna, or the
Seraph's gonna be like,
Seraph's gonna have-
Roland, what the hell did you say in that article?
Exactly.
Roland,
You imagine?
what the hell did
You
you
imagine
say?
it'll be like a day or two before this article is, or even 2 to 3 days before this article is properly published.
Never trust a
I
man.
did what Roland would have
cat.
done, but I'm dying inside.
Never trust a cat in the hat.
I know.
Never
You
trust a
literally
cat with a clipboard.
Described it as a. You literally described him as a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
All right, so you hear.
You know, at
Kai,
least the Bedulkin
Kai still chanting in
are
the distance.
down to rejoin the war.
Yeah, seems that way. And with the help of your
Looks that way.
inspiration and inspiring their new leader, you have done so. You, Alex, and Kev are now standing on this stage, seemingly no longer the center of attention at all. And you look out one of the windows of the shelter, and you note that the sun is almost directly over you in the sky. Noon.
Oh.
It's almost noon.
All right. We gotta go.
Yes, we do.
We got a skedaddle.
Got a blast.
And you both blast
Yeah.
skedaddle All three. Of you.
Unless you want to do some roleplay, Harry, I did want to just like sell some random shit. Just so it's not in my
Too late.
inventory anymore.
Too late, Cannon.
I don't know if I have.
Cannon, you prioritized inspiring the next generation of soldiers over selling your equipment.
Please.
Hey, Cannon, there's a cost.
Please.
You know?
You feel as though you could make a quick stop because Conrad's shop is on the way to the gate. You feel as though you could make a quick stop, but you would maybe be a little late. If you're okay with that.
Yes, I guess I'm fine with that. Because I already have my stuff typed out, so.
Okay.
What an asshole.
Okay, so you all make your way back out into the rain.
I say to them, I'm gonna stop by Conrad's shop if you guys are on the way to the gate if you want to come with.
Yeah.
That crippled, brain-injured man. Gonna go back to him.
You guys hustle, and the other three, you would have gone to the gate as you left Conrad's shop, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Did everyone get what they
I go
wanted?
to the gate straight. I'm not late.
Okay. Can you find your way there? Does Alex want to accompany you?
Yeah, we'll see.
I will go with cows.
Okay. You help him find his way.
Alright.
No survival check. The gate is more of a centralized location, right? It's just the edge of the city. Yeah, so Rolland, you arrive at the Crucible. No one's there anymore. You grab the door. It's unlocked. You open it. You walk in. There's a little bell chime. Ding, ding, ding. And, Conrad is turned, like, facing the wall, behind the counter.
Conrad, I'm back for business hours.
And he turns around. Rolland. Like, he looked at his hand, and then he looks back to you. What brings you by?
I just wanted to, do some business with a friend. Got a couple things to sell off. See what you got.
Alright, yeah. Well, got some new merchandise coming in. Some plate mail and some various armaments and similar status items.
Right. Well, I do have these things as well. If you looking to trade for some gold. And I've currently got on this Gale mail, but I didn't know if you had anything better to offer.
Scale mail, where's that list? Here it is. Yeah, I got some. Ooh, that didn't paste how I thought it would.
It's alright.
I got some. Got some safeguard plate. It's pretty sturdy stuff. Might
sounded
be
a little
some
heavy.
Adamantine in the back.
Oh shit. I honestly don't know what adamantine armor does versus
Ignores
because I know the
crits.
weapons are good.
It's good against magic, I think.
It ignores crits, I believe.
Yeah, that
armor
was
does
it.
ignore natural crits, yeah.
I say to him, did you guys buy the Staff of Healing?
No.
I didn't buy the staff. I didn't buy the staff. I just got a bunch of healing potions. If you want to get the staff of healing, go ahead.
Did I post the thing? So I posted the stuff I want to sell to him in chat, Harry.
Yeah.
Just a basic
Longsword,
common
black
longsword.
sickle.
The black sickle is like the magic item. Has
Yeah.
normal shield and the spectacles of anti-blindness. I say like, well, do you have any maybe like half plate? And the staff looks interesting too.
Half plate. Yeah, I got some of that somewhere. Let me see what I got in the back. He goes, through the swinging door, grabs something off the wall, and looks to be like a heavier half plate, but a half plate.
Okay.
And it's say these go for well, for you, say 100 gold pieces.
Nice, nice. Thank you. And how much for this staff?
What staff? And he starts looking around.
Oh, this one right here. This.
Oh, the one you're holding. You didn't buy the. Okay. That one there, if I goes for 250, but we could do 100 for that as well. Don't get many customers.
Sure. Do I? Well, how much do you think this stuff would go for then? I show him the
All of
longsword,
it,
black
yeah.
sickle shield. Yeah.
Da 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 da. 25.
I have no idea how much the black sickle is worth or the spectacles.
25, 125, 25. Spectacles.
They literally are sunglasses.
Where are these? Yeah. Rare. 320. You get 325 for all those items.
Oh damn. Okay. Does I say yeah, I'll exchange that. You can just take whatever off the top, and I'll take the remainder. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that should be fine. Many thanks, Rolland.
Yeah. Hope you can find someone to buy.
Yeah.
So I'll just say we do the exchange, and I say like, Conrad, I don't ask him if he remembers, but I'll just say like, I'm going back out to the front lines again soon. I might not be back for a while. I want you to take care of yourself, okay?
See, his expression hardens and he looks to you. Back out to the front lines. And he kind of looks down to the floor as if processing that statement.
Remember, if you're ever lost, you can always go see Sister Eastery at the church. She gets lonely. Fuck! I hate that. That wasn't the intention, but...
Not for much longer.
If you need a friend, I say. She's
Yeah.
always been good to us.
I guess, good luck out there, I guess, Rolland.
I just nod.
And as you're looking at him and as he's focusing on you, you know, the scars along the right side, the upper right side of his face, almost as like, it's almost as if your imagination takes over for a second as you watch the scars like undraw themselves, and in a flash you remember Conrad on the ship in the gash with you before the oil barrel explosion sending him off the boat and into the water. And
Right.
Then it unflashes, and like a little bit of PTSD. But you take it, you know, you're unbothered. And he just, good luck, Rolland. And he offers his arm out, seemingly begrudgingly. He doesn't seem very happy by the news you're delivering him, but he extends his arm nonetheless for the forearm clasp.
And I say, hey, by the way, if you're looking for some volume sales, I hear the Vidalcan are getting ready to fight. They might be looking for some weapons. Keep your eye out.
I'll make sure the door's open.
And I'll just give him a pat on the shoulder. And I'll be like, I'm off now. I'll head out. I'm not gonna draw it out any longer.
Yeah, you clasp, and he nods to you, and you head out the door. Seemingly on a much more positive note than the last time you left him. And you've sold all your stuff. You've gotten some of your items. And you head on toward the north gate. The other three, you've arrived at the north gate, and the sun is high in the sky. It is most definitely noon. And by the sun being high in the sky, it's like shone through the clouds. You know, you can still see the sun where it is because of how bright it is. And you can see the god rays coming through the clouds as it rains. And there is a detachment of defender guards at this front gate, seemingly more than, what would normally occupy a gate. It looks like they're there for a special reason. Captain Gonath among them. He is currently speaking with some of the soldiers, seeming just getting reports and instructing certain stations to take and whatnot. But they're awaiting your arrival in Khanek, Katsu, and Brelikk. You are the first ones to arrive. Captain Gonath turns, and
I'm still eyeing the yellow and purple potions from the shop.
Captain
You
Gonath.
never asked me about those, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, you would see Brelick's looking at him. Would you, would you ask him about the potions? I don't think.
No, I'm not gonna get in your business about the potions.
Fair enough.
I'm just like.
I think I actually Brelikk would look at Khanek about the yellow potion, because he believed the old man when it came to the purple potion, and go, Khanek, do you have any idea what this yellow potion is?
Identify.
Yeah, you begin identifying it. Ritual,
of course.
Okay, so it's gonna take some time.
Went out of the shop.
So well, it's happening at the gate. Captain Gonath approaches.
Cool.
And he sees Brelikk kind of holding these potions, and Khanek kind of like, doing like this little like mage thing over him, and Captain Gonath kind of looks to you, Katsu, then back to them. It's good that you've come, Dragonborn. We've been awaiting one of your kind for a special assignment. And he says this with utter neutrality.
Oh, no.
He does not appear to...
He's not excited. Or
be excited to talking to you. It's more like out of necessity to deliver the information.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have been. What
Maybe they
kind
finally
of
brought you the gift they forgot in the church.
Nonsense.
Something like that. And he raises a hand, kind of, thumbs over one of the defenders, or he signals one of the defenders, and the defender quickly leaves his rank, and he goes kind of off into a side structure of the gate, and doesn't come out for a moment. And then as that defender's doing that, Captain Gonath looks over to Brelikk and Khanek, identifying these potions, and he says, "Well stocked for the journey, I hope."
Yes.
This guy's trying to make small talk or some shit. I'm focusing on identifying the potions, so I don't say anything.
I'm focused on the potion.
We're like not
too,
talking
man.
we're like not here yet, right? The rest of the other three.
No,
Okay.
it's
the other
just
three
us
of you
three.
are almost there.
Brelikk says yes.
Say-
like
I'd say Kev and
honestly,
Alex
just
are probably
puzzled.
arriving at this time. Kev and Alex,
Okay.
you'd arrive as they're doing this. I imagine it's going to be quite arduous. It was required great foresight to stock up on such powerful potions.
Yes, powerful. Very
Which I
very
know they are.
powerful indeed. I know this. I paid for them.
Can you just like
100%.
confirm what they do though?
Do you say that in character?
I look over at Khanek and go, right, Khanek? Very powerful. Important potions.
Khanek's still working
Yes.
on it.
Yes.
The least confident yes you could ever.
Brelikk under his breath goes, fuck, what did I get?
Captain Gonath nods, kind of with a smirk, and then the defender comes out of the side hut, holding a small draconic creature, wriggling in his arms, with like a bag over his head.
Oh god.
No, please.
What is this?
Unhand me.
Kobold.
Is it a kobold?
Be sure that
my
he
God.
doesn't wriggle his way free. These kobolds can be a slimy bunch. And,
What am I to do with this?
well, truthfully, we do not need him further in safeguard, and we are to honor our word in releasing him, as he has provided us with great secrets and insights into the Dragonborn plight against the world. And
Should inform us of those Dragonborn plights. We are to encounter a few of them.
well, I do not believe that information is for you to know on your journey to heritage. I believe that you will.
Well, we plan to go to Forlorn.
Are the Dragonborn not aligned with heritage now before we usurp Maladar, the false prophet?
We have not heard such reports, but it could be possible.
I don't think this guy knows the prophecy, Khanek.
Roll persuasion to see if you can convince this. Let you know that it's higher DC. Whew.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, says no. That information is to be kept under guard until proper moment in time for it to be released. Now,
Okay.
of course, I cannot
Well-
stop this vermin here from conveying that information to you upon his leisure sometime during your journey. Though, the more he
is this an
tells,
escort mission?
the more his life becomes at risk. If the Dragonborn people were to discover what he has uncovered for us, then, well, that would be a different outcome for him than it was here, I think.
I grasp the bag firmly.
Yeah. So
Oh my
yeah,
God.
the defender hands over the kobold to you as it's wriggling with this kind of snout-shaped hood, and bound with these rope bindings in legs and feet, or legs and arms, claws. So, yeah, it's just kind of it struggles, but you're generally able to keep control over his body with your monk techniques.
Monk be like
hold very tight.
Yeah, yeah. Your immense grip strength. Yeah. And
I seem uncomfortable. Like I don't know what to do with it. Like someone holding a child for the first time.
And where is Captain Zorn? Did he?
I assume on his way. We went to the shop. He had to go take care of some business, he said.
No. I suppose it's within his right to be a few moments late. And he, after 10 minutes passed for your ritual, Khanek, you identify one potion or two potions? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
one
just
item?
the yellow one he wanted.
Just the yellow.
Yeah, he just wanted the yellow potion.
You find...
Because I trust the old man with the purple potion. Indeed.
The old man.
Indeed.
Who's the old man?
The shopkeeper.
Oh,
Conrad.
Conrad.
He's middle-aged.
Yeah.
The middle-aged
old.
man.
He's like 25 years old. I mean,
Middle-aged.
that's so old, you know?
Was he 25? He looked middle-aged.
He's mid-30s. So, Brelikk, you would discover... Or, I guess Khanek would discover...
Yeah, canonically.
A potion of heal. Which you note is not a potion of healing, nor is it a potion of superior healing. It is a potion of heal, which is the
spell.
Very high level healing spell.
What?
Very powerful.
It
to your
instantly
knowledge.
heals 70 HP, I think.
Yep.
If I recall correctly from like the once or twice I
And
used
so
it,
you
I'm
know
sure.
this, Khanek. Brelikk does not.
Oh, this is... What did he tell you this was?
I asked for potions of healing, and I got this potion
This
with
is
it.
far better. This is the spell. Heal. It is far greater than any alchemist potion of just mere healing.
Spell ends blindness, deafness, any disease affecting the target. The spell has constructs are undead. You immediately regain 70 HP.
Yeah, I say that.
I'm adding it to your inventory, Brelikk.
Oh, sick. Well, I guess. Now I'm curious as to what this potion of invulnerability actually is that he gave me. All I know is it is purple.
Captain Gonath points at it. Says, "Well, that's a potion of mind reading."
What?
A potion of mind reading. It's the purple tint, yeah. Not many tinctures of that coloration.
Oh, I did not mean to get this, but oh well, I guess I have it now.
Can add potion of mind reading to your inventory.
Cool. I looked at Khanek. Do you want the potion of mind reading?
Sure. I guess it's better if more people have more potions.
I'm literally
Really
thinking.
grab anything from the shop.
I'm literally thinking it's perfect for Khanek's character for some reason, honestly.
Khanek and Brelikk, well, who all's there? We'll say everyone but Rolland right now. Insight check on that exchange, and then Rolland, you walk up afterward.
Insight check on the exchange overall.
Yeah. Okay.
Khanek, Alex, hey yo, chill, guy.
So
It's Khanecking time.
Khanek, especially you and Alex. Alex, being a brewmaster yourself, a man,
Hey.
a man of many tinctures. Tinctures. You would know this subject very, you know, down pat. Potions are not so different from alcoholic beverages, after all.
That's true.
Some even have a little bit of alcohol, you know? Some people drink them at the bar, get that extra buzz, extra boost. Sometimes they want to maybe read someone's mind at the bar. This can happen. You would know, just in your experience, that this drink is actually very obscure. And when Gonath mentioned not many tinctures of such coloration, he was kind of downplaying it a bit, but really there are a lot of tinctures of this coloration, and it's very difficult to tell unless you actually know these drinks like as down pat as you do. And
why does Gonath know about this?
It's not like crazy out there to think that a captain of the guard might have this knowledge, but at the same time, it's very arcane centric, and
he's a Sorkadin.
It's very niche understanding, you know, for him to point that out. And Khanek, you derive a similar understanding. You wonder why Gonath is able to identify a potion of mind reading in such a way.
I say, Gonath.
Oh, he uses these fuckers. He's a Canon. Your people are evil.
I thought you were one of Jorma's people, just mountain dwellers. How'd you learn about alchemy?
Learn about alchemy? You mean the potion?
Yeah, of course. The colorations. That knowledge,
yes.
Knowledge is specialized.
Well, there are many mountain flowers out in the plateaus of the Utale land, and they all provide these different colorations. It makes understanding these mixtures.
Your people are the ones responsible for potion crafting? I was not aware of that.
Well, we are not responsible, but we have our own methods of devising these potions. And many of our recipes are admittedly grandfathered into the rest of Rapture.
Oh my god. Canon's fucking country kicked out the fucking potion makers.
Rolland, you arrive.
Would you like to save them, Matt?
Would you like to save them, Matt?
Yeah.
The storm's right over there. No.
It's so close,
Necronimbus storm.
I mean, hey guys, I'm just saying, we're on our way. The storm is just a little off to the right. You know what I mean? Like, just
the storm
right over there.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
You want to save the city.
If you want to save the realm, you know where to find him. Okay.
You want to see how this plays out.
With your nat 20 insights, Khanek and Alex, you find this answer sufficient, but at the same time, it's still odd, as you haven't heard of this before with the Utale
Yeah,
people.
I was gonna say, that's why I say, oh, this is news. I've never heard of such a thing, but it's interesting nonetheless.
Yes, well, there are a great many secrets of the Utale people, and unfortunately, for those such as your friend Jorma.
He's not my friend. I just spoke to him once.
That's good of you.
You dislike your own people? You dislike Jorma?
Well.
Yeah, I think this guy's my homie. We were friends in high school.
Khanek, you feel like you're catching him a little bit. Well, I believe that the items and talents and knowledge bestowed upon the world by the Utale people are of utmost value to the realm and to Rapture. And for that, I appreciate them. But if I were to fully stand beside them, I would be doing so now and not here, serving the kingdom of Safeguard. Of that, I will warrant Jorma of the Utalia's point.
Damn straight, Carter.
Captain Zorn, you have graced us with your presence. Thank you. By Aewa. And he, walks toward you to greet Captain Zorn nonchalantly as if to escape from this conversation with Khanek. And he, clasps, he offers you a clasp for the, Aewa, greeting. Traditional Aewa greeting. You're muted.
I go for the class as well, and I say, well met.
Well met.
Well met.
You son of a bitch.
That's
I'm in.
incredible. Well,
The light shall punish you.
your friends
Apologize.
here have
I had to get
arrived
this in gear.
timely. Ah, yes, I understand. At which shop did you procure your wares, might I ask?
Shop run by my old platoon mate, Conrad.
You notice a little slight expression change just for a flash from Gonath, and it's not necessarily one that you appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sterns up again. Yes, of course. Conrad, he is a good man. Now, I have imparted upon you, and your dragonborn companion, a kobold prisoner known as Vopa. As I have,
God, all the Dragonborns and Kobolds have such cool names.
as I have conveyed to your companions, this kobold has provided sensitive information to the Kingdom of Safeguard, and we have admitted him release for his secrets imparted. However, we do not wish for him to remain within the Kingdom of Safeguard nor within its borders. So, if you are to take him across the border to Heritage, I am sure he will find
A fucking escort mission.
he will find commune with the people in Heritage, or off in the craters somewhere. I'm sure he'll find a cave to
Very well.
rot away in the vermin.
It's none of your business.
Quiet! Slaps the kobold across the muzzle.
Christ, alright.
Lawful good, lawful good.
No. So, Rolland, you stand before this man, Captain Gonath, and he's kind of given all these side slights to, your friend Conrad, your lateness in arriving to the gate. Feel as though you've kind of entered a conversation that was, you kind of interrupted a conversation that was ongoing, but you the weird feeling you get returns as you confront as you meet Captain Gonath once again. All the suspicions that you had in prior nights, the things that were keeping you awake at night, kind of coming to the surface again. Whether or not you ask him of these things or confront him of these things at this time, it would appear that it would be your final opportunity before leaving the city.
Because he's not coming with, right?
No. And you also remember that since you've been given this quest, it has taken a very high priority in your mind. Given the situation of Safeguard, everything's just so bleak that this quest, this holy quest, appears to be like the last hope, as you said before. whether or not it's worth risking it is for the moral good is seemingly up to you.
Captain Ganath, I'll be leaving Safeguard once again to hopefully give us a leg up in this war. Saeoth has named you captain of the guard, and I hope from one soldier to another that you will honor this responsibility. Not that I doubt you wouldn't. I'm not sure what's happening in Safeguard right now, but if I go out on this mission, I get us that leg up, and I come back to a Safeguard that isn't ready to use that opportunity, it truly will be the end of this war. For Safeguard and the Utale people. So please keep Safeguard safe while I'm away.
Well, we wouldn't want the war to keep going now, would we? Flashes you a smile.
Yeah.
And
we wouldn't want our homes to be destroyed, would we?
Yeah. Absolutely not. Couldn't agree more, Rolland. Captain Zorn, apologies.
This is like an incitable moment.
Absolutely. Insight, whatever you
okay.
want.
Yeah, please.
And
okay.
You, in response to your, well, he would say, yeah, of course, Captain Zorn, we would make sure that, the kingdom is, if not better by the time you return, to your post here. We will of course pray for success in your journey, and that it goes better than your last.
Of course. This is much easier than politics.
On that we can agree. And yeah, he would offer you a genuine smile. You're inside of 16. Your instincts are like screaming at you, but you have no information to act on.
Right.
Aside from the replacement of Mavic.
I'm not gonna out myself without any information.
Yep. Alright, well, if that is everything, we have prepared a small send-off in honor of your willingness to undertake this mission. As you can see here, I have a detachment of my Defender Guards. Form up! And they all kind of, from their single file line, they clank, 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 standing, flanking the gate of this, the north gate, which you all find yourselves beside, and they make almost like a hallway of defender soldiers holding their shields up, turned toward you in the inside, awaiting your passage through the gate to the northern lands.
Yeah.
And even you see an Azamar, thin, golden locks of hair, in robes of Aewa. as he steps out onto the top of the gate, like on top of the wall, which is very high up. Against the cloudy sky, you can only make out his form as he outstretches his arms, and you hear his song. Captain Gonath offers you one last traditional farewell, and he says, after the crack of thunder, a good luck to you all.
Thank you.
And the man atop the gate sings his song. As you step out past North Gate, out into the northern lands of Safeguard. Brelikk, you would very much note that the tone of this departure is slightly different than that of the one you took in Haven not many weeks ago. And you remember, like, by that gate, all of the public was there to cheer you on in your accomplishments. And you had celebrities at your side to help bring this mission to succeed. And this time, it's a small gathering. A small ceremony. But the underlying feeling is much more prominent. One of uncertainty as to whether or not this mission is plausible or possible in your mind. And you all continue forward with that uncertainty into the darker lands ahead.
The darker lands.
And we catch a small final glimpse of Jorma as he's riding his boat across the narrow strait between Safeguard and the lands of the Utale. And he is alone on this craft. Just a small one-man rowboat rowing his way into...
Wait, can he see us?
The crackling storm. No.
Oh.
The camera has shifted.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like we're walking and then we see the river and fucking Jorma's just on a rowboat. We're like, hey Jorma, what's up, buddy?
And it all trails off there. And that's where we end the session. With the rain pitter-pattering.
It's nice.
I don't know if Mike told you, Harry, but he messaged me that he had to head out earlier.
Okay, cool. Yeah, totally fine. I adjusted the cameras so that everyone is still in frame.
It is a little past my bedtime, so I'm gonna head.
I appreciate everyone staying up on Monday to play this session. We'll see how quickly we can return to the regular Saturday schedule. How many weeks before we can return to that schedule? I'll post an announcement to let people know if we're doing it on Monday again, or if... Is Monday okay for everyone next week as well, to the best of everyone's
Yeah, Monday
make it
works
work.
best for me. Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
It's not preferred, but I am free.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And that's it. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody stopping by to play.
Yeah, thanks for running, Harry.
Yeah, no problem.
Good night, gents.
Night, Parker.
Good night, Parker. I'm gonna pop off too. I'm very tired. I got a long day tomorrow.
Yep. No worries, man.
Peace out.
Peace, dude.
See ya, man.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream.